everybody. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. How are you? I hope you're having a good morning. Just getting started. I accidentally hit go live and then I had to figure out what I did. So, good morning, Matt. Good morning. I would have been on sooner, but I hit go live, a shared screen. Guess I was practicing for me and Heidi going sit, and I was like, oh my gosh, what did I do? And I couldn't figure it out. And I was like, oh gosh. So I'm just feeding the dogs this morning. It is a little hard to see. It is a little hard to see. I gotta be honest, I had to look a couple times to make sure it was really you. So you're right. It does make a difference without the hearts. Hello, Gus, how are you? Good to see you this morning. I'm just getting the pups their food. I guess I shouldn't call them pups when they're 7 years old. I hope everybody is having a good morning or afternoon. Maybe if you put pause next to your name, Jetta. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I still saw that it was you. Hello, Justin. How are you this morning? How is your beautiful lab? I know, Rose. I'm on it right now. Look, see? I'm on it. I know, I told you, I'm on it. I know. I got the memo. I know I'm running behind. It's coming right now, really. You're going to have it in just a few minutes. Come here, if you don't believe me, come over here and see. She is so talkative this morning. Well, come over here and see. I'm making it. You probably won't even eat it right away. You probably won't even eat it right away. Yeah, I think we've all had those kind of mornings. So we're good morning, Charlie. How are you? You doing good? You got a little bit of a limp this morning? Yep, I'll get it all ready. Yep, no worries, Rose. Oh, she's already going into her kennel. She is ready. Yeah, I know. Everybody kind of had a little bit of a delay this morning on things. I was up at, let's see, 3 o'clock putting wood in the wood stove, and then I ended up falling back asleep. And when I woke up, I was like, ooh, I'm supposed to be going live right now. That ain't gonna work. And I wanted to do more today anyhow. I go, well, maybe it did work out. Kind of like Matt's situation. Hello, hello. Can I say Lady Gaga? Yeah, I can say it. Good morning. Oh, you're from San Diego. I used to live in San Diego. Where in San Diego do you live? I was from OB. I stayed in OB. And El Segundo, am I saying it still right after all these years? I stayed there for a while. Oh, James, yes. Happy Friday. I hope everybody's having a good day this morning. It's nice to see everybody in here. I'm just getting the dogs their breakfast. Oh, Coronado. Oh, I loved Coronado. Are you in the military or do you just live there? Because I know a lot of people from the base live there. Hello, hello. Nice to meet you. I'm probably not going to say your name right. Odison native? Well, thank you very much. Yes, they're doing pretty good for being behind a little bit on their schedule, but I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. Oh, good, good, good. Well, hello, hello. Hello from Russia. I think that's Russia. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. You know what? My favorite place was the Coronado Hotel. Oh my gosh, that place was so beautiful. Just to even walk around. A little too rich for my blood, but hello, hello, everybody. Hi, brother. How are you? Oh, I love Southwest Airplane. I fly them all the time. That San Diego airport is the scariest airport, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Hello. Hi, bro. How are you? Archman, how are you? It's nice I'd give you a heart thing, but my hands, I gotta go wash my hands. So let me go wash my hands. Let me wash my hands. It is cold this morning. It's hard for me to know how cold it is. I should have said. but it's definitely cold this morning. We're going to be cooking this morning, a few different things. I'm so excited. Hello, hello, everybody. Oh, thank you, Josh. Yes, thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. And lots of love. Thank you to everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, what am I doing, Pony B? I'm actually I'm making breakfast for the pups that I'm watching. I'm house sitting this week, and I just happened to take you guys along. So we're house sitting and we're doing some cooking. Yes, I'd like it if you liked it. Oh, they're really, I'll show you them in just a minute, okay? They are 7-year-old labs. They are the sweetest thing. Their name is Rose and Charlie. And Charlie is our introvert and Rose is our extrovert. And I like to tease that Rose has a big old butt because she's always knocking Charlie around with her butt. Hello, Daily Gamer. How are you? Oh, wow. And it sucks. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. All right, I'll show them to you in a minute, but let me go get their food together. I can't carry you and do this, but here, maybe I can turn you around this way. Maybe I can turn you around this way. All right, come on, Charlie. She already in there waiting? You all right? Yeah. She is already in here waiting. She's like, I want that food and I want it. All right, come on over here, Charlie. There you go. I still need to wash my hands. So Rose will sit in there for a while. Yeah, if you'd like to sub, you can. Yeah, Josh. And it's meat that I'm normally allergic to. Hi, Madonna. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Running a little bit behind today, more than usual. Rock Johnny, hello. How are you? Good to see you come through. Let me just wash my hands. I can feel it on the stuff. Yeah, I'm allergic to chicken, but for those dogs, I take care of them for them. They need their protein. They need their protein. So I think what we're going to do this morning is I normally have a cup of coffee, but I'm really in the mood for some orange juice. So we're going to make a little homemade orange juice, Justine style. So let me move you over here. I'm actually doing really good. Like I said, I had to get up this morning to do the wood stove, 3 a.m. And so when I went back to bed, I slept so good that I was like, oh no, I woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to be streaming. And obviously I didn't, so I hope everybody got the message. Let me see, maybe I should put you guys over here so you can see what I'm doing a little bit. I'm all real girl, all right? I'm all real girl. Thank you, yes. And then I'll sub to you. But the way that I have to find you, because I can't find you while you are on stream. Shoot, I really want you guys to see what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to move you farther. I'm gonna make orange juice. I'm gonna cut and peel them. All right, my brain is in 2 different areas right now. Yeah, if you actually go and comment on one of my pictures, then I'll be able to, oh, my hair's a mess this morning. It's part of our, then I'll be able to go find your page and then sub back to you. Yeah, if you go to subscribe to me and then you hit subscribe twice, It'll show like personalized notifications, but go up to all notifications, and then you'll be able to have, pretty much you'll know exactly when I go online. But someone was saying that lately, it hasn't been working very good. Oh my God, my hair's driving me crazy this morning. My hair's driving me crazy this morning. All right, so let me get my oranges out. And I think I'm gonna add some tangerines to this too. So I just have a bag of oranges. And you know me, I'll flip this down for you in a minute. So I'm just gonna be taking about 4 oranges and maybe a tangerine. And I'm gonna be, well, thank you, Josh. Weekends planned. Oh, well, I'm house sitting until Monday. But tonight I might have an opportunity to go see Warren Haynes. So I'm kind of excited about that. No, I don't. No, I don't. But normally I do dance in the kitchen. I'm just out of my element. But I don't have much on my mind. I mean, this weekend has been a chance for me, or this week has been a chance for me to kind of relax a little bit. I'm out of my comfort zone, and that's always good to get out of your comfort zone. Yeah, it's very nice to sometimes kind of break out of the norm. But like I was telling Mom there last night, it takes me a little bit when I'm out of my element to get kind of back in my element. Oh, Josh. Well, subscribe and stick around for the summer. You never know, you might get as close to OF as possible with a PG-13 rating. All right, let me, I think I want to put tangerine, because I just think the tangerine is going to give it a little bit more flavor. Ooh, I wonder if we should put some lemon in it too. I know, I'm going to put some lemon in it too. So we're going to do, without dropping them all on the floor. Can she do it? Can she do it? All right, so we're gonna take all these and we're gonna cut them in half, and then we're gonna use this handy dandy gadget and old fashioned squeeze them. Yeah, if you do that. Well, thank you. All right, let me get a nice knife. The kids are eating, which is good. Let's see. Well, you know what I do have? I have what I call bubble bath bingo and trivia. That's something you might enjoy. So see, you just need to subscribe, because I'm in the bathtub for about 3.5 hours, right, Matt? That's the maximum I could be in the bathtub and before my water gets cold. So there you go. Pretty darn close. Here's the glass I'm going to be using today. I told you, like, this whole house is full of so many just affirmations of life, love, joy, peace, faith. So we're going to put it into this cup. And I'm going to put some ice in this cup, because you know me, I got to have ice. I got to have ice. I used to get away with, it probably cost me a lot, and my friends used to get upset because I wouldn't do it. But when I would go places and I'd get like one of those fountain drinks, I'd fill it all up with ice. And then I put the soda in, and there was really only this much soda in there. But I didn't care. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. This isn't my normal stream. Like I said, normally I live in the woods. This is a city house. It's still a small city. It's only about 30,000 here, but where I live in the woods is more like 2,000 during the summer, but not in the summer. There's like 1,000 of us that live there. I'm going to turn this on so I can see the chat, so just give me a minute here. Da, 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 da. Oh, come on. Come on. That way I won't miss the chat. My fingers have not been working today. Is anybody else's fingers not working today? Hello, Katu. How are you? There we go. Now I can see the... Oh, I'm doing good. I hope you're having a better day. If not, We're gonna make it a better day. We're gonna make it a better day. All right, so let's get to squeezing some orange juice, huh? I guess I should probably have kept this to put my rinds in, so let's do that. So we'll take a little bag to keep our rinds in. Oh, you are? Well, you're in good company here. We have a lot of, let's say, 9, 10, and 11-year-olds that watch my live stream. That's why for Josh, we have to be PG-13. We even have one that shows up for our bubble bath bingo. So we always try to keep it PG-13 here, sometimes PG-11, sometimes PG-9. Oh, thank you. Good morning, Stephen. How are you? Good to see you. Oh, good morning, Jordan. How are you? How are you? Doing things a little different today. A little different today. Instead of having coffee, I'm going to have a little orange juice and then maybe a little tea. I know. Isn't that weird? I don't know. Things are happening, huh? I told you. Sometimes just getting away and out of your element can change things. No coffee for me this morning. I know. Isn't that weird? But who knows? I might have something kind of similar. You know, maybe some mushroom coffee or something like that. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour that in there. And then this little catcher is going to catch all the seeds. Their new toys are so cute. They're little squeaky toys. Yeah, fresh orange juice. Orange juice is so good for you. And this is such a way to make sure you're not getting any preservatives and you're really just getting, well, this could be a genetically modified orange. I'm not going to lie. It could be. But at least you're going to cut out all the preservatives. And they smell so good. Here's some smell-o-vision. Elon, come on with the smell-o-vision. If Willy Wonka can do it, so can you. I don't know if he had smell-o-vision, though. Did Willy Wonka have smell-o-vision? Matt just said that you know it's Freaky Friday when Justine's not having coffee. He's so right. It's going to be such a different stream today. All right, let me go. Let's go explore real quick. Let's see. Let's go see. I'm checking it out. I'm going to come with you guys and check it out. What's going on, Rose? Oh, the garbage man is here. Yeah, you better tell them. You better tell that garbage man to leave us alone, right? Did you tell that garbage man? Keep going, garbage man. That's right. Man, I'd hate to be a garbage man on these cold mornings. On these cold mornings. All right, kids. Oh, I need to. Today is Water Plants Day. Water Plants Day. Yeah, I would have gone on sooner today, but I accidentally hit the go live, and then I was like, I'm not going live. I said, why am I doing that? What, Rose? Well, come here. I got some time. What's going on? What do you need, girlie? What do you need, girlie? Did you eat all your food? You just need a little butt scratch? You need a little butt scratch? Charlie's coming. He probably needs a little butt scratch. Good, Charlie, you need a little butt scratch too? You need a little butt scratch too? Oh, no. Oh, Rose, watch him. Don't get him. Yep. Nope, no, Rose, you don't have to jump on me. I'm so glad that she can't jump anymore. OMG. She weighs a lot. Her head is as big as my head. Yes, and her paw is the size of my hand. Yes. Did you get, there you go, Charlie. Did you get enough? Oh. All right. I think Charlie might need a pain pill today. Yes, Rose is the talkative one. She's a little talkative. Oh, yes, I definitely will. Oh, I will definitely support your channel, Katu. You guys are wonderful. So, yes, thank you so much. Oh, you are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, Rose, what's going on, Rose? You missing Mama? You missing Mama? She'll be back. We'll do a video for her. How about that? We'll make her a little video. You want to make a little video? Maybe we'll take a clip from the live, huh? Yes. Yes. You too, Charlie. You too. You too, Charlie. Rose. Rose, stop it. Rose. There you go. Watch your butt. Oh, Charlie. I love you, Charlie. Yes, I love you. All right, let me wash my hands and get back to that. Oh, Rose is... She's adorable. Charlie's even more adorable. He's just so shy. Charlie is a shy one. When he starts by tomorrow, he'll all have warmed up to me, and it'll be great. If you guys saw my short that I had of both of them on the couch, that was when Charlie finally decided to jump on the couch next to me. And when they're on the couch, I am like squished with them. But it's a warm, fuzzy squish, that's for sure. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Katu. Oh, I don't have a favorite out of the two of those. I gotta admit, I love them both very much. They are, they're just adorable. And I think what I like about them the most is they're pretty well, behaved. And they definitely have dog personalities. And I love dogs that have personalities. And they really do. Like Rose, if Charlie can't get out of bed, and Rose knows he can't get out of bed, Rose will come up the stairs, open my door, and let me know that I need to come down and help Charlie get out of bed so he can go to the bathroom. So she really loves Charlie, even though sometimes she tends to kick him out of the way so that she can get all the attention. But isn't that a typical woman? No offense, but, Yes. No, I love them both very much. Oh, thank you so much, Katu. I hope you're having a better day, sister. Oh, that made my heart sink a little bit that you weren't having a good day. We're also hoping that our little Heidi May will go live soon. I know she's trying to work on that. I'm so excited for her to do that. She has been busy getting her channel up and running and having some PS trouble. Oh yeah, they're very cute. So we want to wish her luck today at trying to get herself launched and going and verified and all that fun stuff that happens. I know this morning I was so thrown, like when I was like, what is happening? Like, why? What do you mean next? And then come to find out I was going to go live with someone, I guess. I could have split screen with someone today, I guess. I don't know. Oh, man, this is going to be so good. All right, then we're going to do the tangerine. I actually have a cat. I have a cat. His name is Floyd. He's at my house right now with my son and his girlfriend. And he was 2 years when we got him, so 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ooh, I shouldn't count this. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. He's like 12 years old. Yeah, he's a very older cat, but he's pretty spry. I miss him very much right now. Oh, you only have 8 subscribers? Well, we might be able to change that over here. Make sure you go and message my one of my pictures so I can go over and check out your page. And who knows, maybe we can help you too get your subscribers. You know what helped me start to build my subscriptions were shorts. I started with shorts. It was easy for me to do. It was quick. And the key thing about the shorts were keywords, what you could put in there. And that really helped me a lot. That started my base. And then when I got to 130 subscribers, that's when I decided I was going to go live. Instead of 50, I wanted to wait. Going live is very personal. I know you guys probably don't know that, but it is very personal to go live. And I wanted to make sure I was ready for it. I wanted to make sure that, I knew what I was getting into. All right. Ooh, looks like I got a little, looked like I got a little piece in there. Oh, that was so good. Now, you know this is a real tangerine when it has so many seeds in it that you're like, oh my gosh. I'm not complaining about seeds. I'm just saying, you know it's real when there's a lot of seeds in there. I'd rather eat a fruit that has lots of seeds. But then every time I see the seeds, I want to plant them. I want to be like, I wonder if I can make these grow. I guess I'm a farmer at heart. Yeah, see, all that editing, I'm not good at the editing. So that's why I went to shorts. I just felt like it was easier for me to start out with. You know, all I had to do was choose some music and a good scene. And I thought, well, I could do that probably. I wonder if I'm going to do this one. This one's probably better because it's bigger. There we go. Let's get that juice out of there. Yeah, today is definitely different, right? Oh my gosh. Can't let this go to waste. Wow, a real tangerine. A real tangerine. Where did that come from? Does it say? Oh, this is called it's a USA product. And it's called an autumn honey tangerine. For $4.53. Oh, hello, Mr. Daveberry. How are you? Good to see you. Hello, MTB. How are you? I know you found me again. You found me again. Yeah, I'm just doing my streams a little different today. Different times. Different things. Oh, look at that. Oh. Oh, I wish you could smell that. OMG. You know, it's really the simple things in life that I like that most people take advantage of or take for granted. Man. I bet this is the only planet that has lemons. What do you think? I bet it's the only planet that has some lemons. I don't think Mars has lemons. Jupiter doesn't have lemons. Yeah. We're pretty lucky. We're pretty lucky. We're a pretty lucky planet. That's all I got to say. We do live in the Garden of Eden. We just keep forgetting. Gosh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. But there's not one seed in here. Worries me. Oh, it's almost your birthday too? What kind of car do I have? I don't really have a car. I have a woodmobile. I have a woodmobile. Now, I used to have a few different cars in my time. My favorite car that I had was my Volkswagen. That was my first car I had. My very first car I had was a Super Beetle Volkswagen, yellow with stripes down the side. It was a stick shift, and I couldn't even test drive it because I didn't know how to drive a stick shift. So my dad had to test drive it, and I sat in the passenger. And the only reason why I really got it, because I like Volkswagens, but a lady had rebuilt the engine, and I thought, if a lady rebuilt that engine, I could work on it if I needed. And I was like, okay, I'll take that. But it didn't have a radiator. So when I got my regular car, I had to remember to put water in my radiator. Which for some reason we don't do that as much anymore. Do they just not need water anymore? Is it like now they do cool it? When I grew up, you always were having to check your radiator. I don't know who you guys are talking about with that Messi. I heard somebody else talking about it, and I was like, what are they talking about? The only Messi I know was that guy that was on The Real World all those years ago who became a wrestler, right? Is that who you guys are talking about? I mean, that might be showing my age again, but... Oh my God, this smells so good. And it's going to be nice and cold. And we're also, oops. We're We're also going to be making some apple crisp this morning. Does anybody like apple crisp? One of my favorite lunch lady desserts that when I went to school was apple crisp. Apple crisp, we always had it at school, and I was like, oh my God, this stuff's so good. And now I live where the apples are fresh. So during apple season, oh my gosh, it's so wonderful to go and get some fresh apples off the tree and then make apple crisp. So we're gonna make some apple crisp today. We'll make our cherry pies probably Sunday, our day of rest. All right, let me get rid of it. I'll just put it all in here. How about that? All right, put those in there. Ooh, you don't know what apple crisp is? Oh, they're soccer players. Ooh, then no, I don't know anything about that. Is there some kind of thing going on between them? Oh, she did. Oh my gosh. And mine had stripes on it with the sunroof. And you should have seen me because it was during the late 80s, early 90s. And I would get out of my Volkswagen because obviously you guys know I used to write for, music magazines. I'd get out in my 80s, early 90s, mini skirt, garter belt, shoes, dressed to the hilt. So when I stepped out of this little Volkswagen, I definitely drew attention because, not because of the garters, but because I was stepping out like I was stepping out of some Mercedes-Benz when it was a Volkswagen. But I love that Volkswagen. And I love the 80s. I love dressing up like that. I thought that was so much fun. The 80s were so fun to just play around. And because it's not like we went to the store dressed like that. But we definitely went out like that. Oh, I'm so excited. This is going to taste so good. And you're like, Justine, what are you going to have for breakfast? Well, we're going to go give myself, you guys are going to get to watch me for the second time, give myself a mystery shot. Let me stir this up a little. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I'm going to stir it up a little. Oh, I'm even going to put a little bit more ice in it, I think. Oh, I've done it again. I must say so. I know this is a week of self-love, self-development, self-improvement. But man, this is good. I outdid myself again. I outdid myself again. What a great idea. What a great idea. I might have to start this instead of doing coffee. I might have to be like, who cares about coffee anymore? I'm going to get the mighty orange juice. Okay, let me put a couple more ice cubes in here. I told you I used so much ice I brought my own ice. That's why up at my house I'm constantly refilling the ice trays. Oh, hello, Mohammed. How are you? And Tim, how are you? Oh, Tim, it was a great time. I'm just telling you that if we had the internet, we would have broke it. I mean, we would have broke the internet. The internet would have broke. Oh, why didn't I think of this before? I've had them around for a while. Wow. And this will give me a boost immune system. It will help me feel better. And I didn't have to put any sweetener in it. Bonus, bonus, bonus already. Here it is, I live in the States, in the great state of Maine, and right now it is 8:58. Oh, you know what? Since it's 8:58, let's do our fortune cookie. We're running a little bit behind, so let's do our fortune cookie. If you're new here, hello, Panda. We're all going a little crazy today, Panda, so come join us as we relax. And I haven't talked to anybody. Oh, my hair's a mess today. I haven't talked to anybody that hasn't had a a bad morning or a challenging morning or a stressful night. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Truth Tarot. You're right on time. Good morning, Amy. Yes, the doggies are here. Hello, hello. Always good to see everybody. I freaked everybody out this morning. I'm having a little orange juice. Let me show you so you know I'm not fibbing. And it's so good. OMG. We have a busy morning and afternoon. I'm going to be spending a little bit more time on live today, just in case tonight doesn't work out very good. Yes, I am having orange juice that I freshly squeezed. Yes, you could pet that dog. Oh, thank you, Seville. I saw that you were live this morning. I was going to go on, but then I thought, well, if I start watching you, I'm going to be late for my live. So I almost was like, heart, heart, heart. And then I was like, okay, I got to get downstairs. I'm running behind. But it's good to see you over here. Good to see you over here. There you go. I don't see why you couldn't do that. I'll tell you a story. I can't ski worth anything. I get invited to ski resorts. I go. Now, I'm a snowboarder, but, you know, as I got older, wasn't really sure about it. That's because I used to surf. And my problem was that when you surf, you have to lean forward, okay? But when you're snowboarding, you have to lean back. And my instinct kept making me go forward, and I kept falling. So I started going to the ski resort, and you know what I would do? I'd just go sit in the lounge, have some hot chocolate, have some conversation, watch people ski, and I was fine. So I think that's a good idea. It is very hard on your body. We actually, my son has a snowboard too. He hasn't gone yet, but he has one, so when he's ready. And who knows? With you guys' encouragement, I know I'm an old fart, but for my 50th birthday, I took my skateboard, my longboard, and rode down my hill. Yeah, I scraped up my toes, my leg, but I did it. I got a video of that somewhere. Maybe I'll have to show that. Good morning, Philip. How are you? Oh, it is coming soon. I was going to ask you about that if Ramadan was coming soon. Oh, now stop, Tim, rubbing your weather in our face. We are full of snow right now and definitely cold. All right, so we're going to do our fortune cookie for the day. So if you're new here, we do a fortune cookie every day. And Matt, my caped crusading monitor, he reminded me that I should take them, and I had totally forgot. So I am so glad that he did that. So let's have a little thought. We need some encouragement. Fortune cookie, we need some encouragement. Everybody's, oh my gosh, 2 popped out. Oh, should I take both of them? I think I need to take both of them. I'm going to take both of them. Both of them popped out. We're going to take both of them. Maybe we need a double whammy today, huh? Maybe we need a double whammy today. Maybe we need a double one. And if you haven't checked out Seville's channel, go check her out. Oh my God, she is a breath of fresh air. She is smart, funny, and to the point. And she has a lot of good dance moves. So we might have to do you might have to, Seville, get part of our group. We're doing a dance challenge right now where everybody's kind of making their own little dances that they do, and then I'm going to put them in a video. Maybe you can come up with what you consider the Seville dance and add that too. That would be great. We could collab. That's right. Oh, you're having your summer right now? Well, don't worry. You'll be having your winter soon enough. All right, we're going to do 2 today. So let's open this one. I know I'm doing 2. Aren't you guys excited? Rose is like, what are you doing, lady? All right, let's open this first one. Here we go. Here we go. No, don't be sorry. Our summer's coming up pretty soon. And where I live, it's vacation land. All right, here we go. And it's not Florida. All right, here we go. Ooh. Our first one is, drum roll. Yeah. Now Rose is like, I want to stay up because I want to see what she's doing, but I really need a nap. She needs a nap, she's saying. She's fallen asleep just sitting up. It's so funny. Oh no, she's down now. She dropped. All right. So our fortune cookie, I guess I might have to cover it up. Here we go. Ooh, it's a long one. This is why we need it too, right? Hold fast to dreams. For if dreams die, life is like a broken winged bird that cannot fly. OMG. Hold fast to dreams. For if dreams die, life is like a broken winged bird that can't fly. Oh, wow. So if you are having a struggle today about moving forward into something you've been dreaming about, our fortune cookie is like, hey, you need to keep those dreams. They're important. All right. I love that one too. All right. Our lucky numbers. I usually have to shake it out, man. You tell when they use cheap paper. All right, our lucky numbers for today, if you play Keno or Lotto or just like to see your lucky numbers, look, there's a power number in there right now. 52. There we go. 52, 54, 33, 30, 36, and 4. Once again, our lucky numbers. We need to have Charlotte play some lotto numbers for us. She is lucky. I want to rub her head and her belly when I see her next time and be like, I'm going to get some luck off you. 52, 54, 33, 30, and 38, and 4. Oh my gosh, what a good one that is. Wow. Wow, wow, with a side of wow. Hold fast to our dreams, for if dreams die, life is like a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Wow. Wow. I need to remember where I put yesterday's. I put it away somewhere safe. Have you ever put something away so safe that you put it away that you can't even find it? I think that's the whole thing, right? That I know that when I lived on the West Coast, like Oregon, because it rained all the time, they had the highest suicide rates. And this was years ago. And they used to say it was because the weather, with the rain all the time. And I think that's true sometimes, right? You need that extra sun. Oh, Mohammed. Love to you. We're so happy that Mohammed is feeling better. We missed him in our live streams while he was sick. All right, here's our other one. Oh my gosh, this is that funky one that's all on one side. Let's see what it has to say. Yeah, a lot of people do. You might be someone, Tim. I mean, I'm getting a little like smarty pants here, but you just might be someone who needs extra vitamin D, and how your body absorbs it is more through the sun instead of taking it. And it's the same reason why some people move to Alaska, because they need that. Oh, you need to get sleepy. We'll stay around soon enough. Oh, I bet it gets boiling over there. I couldn't even imagine. Woo! This is a good one. Ready? Hello, hello. How are you? Welcome, welcome in. Welcome, welcome in. All right, so let's see. There is a I'm going to have to do this again. Just how things are sometimes. Let me move you closer. Let me move you closer. All right, here we go. Come on. Come on, phone. You can do it. There we go. There is a prospect of a thrilling time ahead for you. There is a prospect of a thrilling time ahead for you. Our lucky numbers on this one. Oh, look, we got a double 33, didn't we? We got a double 33 today. 19, 22, 23, 33, and 42. Once again, 9, 19, 22, 23, 33, and 42. Wow. So 33 is a power number if you know anything about sacred geometry. And we got double sacred geometry. And threes are about being supported. So obviously we're being supported in our dreams and being reminded to, this is what one of my mentors said to me. If you dream it or you think about it, then you could do it. Because the other person is not going to think, and this is how, they explain it to me. Not everybody wants to be an astronaut. You want to know why? Because not everybody can be an astronaut. But if you want to be an astronaut, you thought of it, then possibly that is the job for you. So, it was basically saying, quit trying to be like everybody else. Find who you are. Follow that, because you're going to be the best at being you. And like I said, I'm sorry that if anybody gets upset that I never eat the cookies, but I never eat the cookies. There you go. And me, I don't mind a little jacket wearing, but I definitely like summer too. Especially, are you saying I'm Space Cadet? That's kind of funny because I bet that I'm probably a little bit more intellectual than most people, nowadays at least. But hey, you got your own opinion. And I don't mind being a Space Cadet. I'd rather be a Space Cadet than a mean, nasty person. I'd rather be a Space Cadet than be a mean, nasty person who just likes to spread their nastiness all over the internet. So I'll take that. I'd rather be a Space Cadet than a you-know-what, that's for sure. And I don't understand why people are always so brave behind the keyboard. You would never walk up to me and look at me and say, you look like a Space Cadet, really? I don't think you would. Because you're going to say that to the wrong person one day, just like on the internet. So, all right, let's do our next thing. We're going to go upstairs because you know what it is. Well, we're going to do their bed first. We have some chores to do. That's what happens when you house sit. So first, we're going to make up the dog's bed. So we're going to make up the dog's bed. Yeah, as a Space Cadet, I actually know how to make a bed, too. Wow. Yeah, I know, Jetta. They can't help themselves. And I always think I know who it is. There's someone who, for some reason, got very jealous of me early on and loves to come in and say things because even though they said they never would again, they can't help themselves. And if it's a random troll, it just shows, wow, what a better life you have. I'll pray for you. This Space Cadet will pray for you every day. All right, let me make their bed. Straighten it up for them. Yes, those two dogs have their own bed. Well, I used to say this is probably Rose's bed, and this little one over here is probably Charlie's bed. Oh, you don't have to come in here, Charlie. I'm just straightening it up, honey. You want me to get that out of the way? Oh, you want to come up here? All right. You got it? All right. 1, 2, 3, up, Charlie. Oh, okay, hold on, Charlie. 1, 2, 3, up we go. Up. Oh, there we go. Woo, Charlie. Good job, Charlie. You'd rather lay on this bed anyhow, wouldn't you, Charlie? Wouldn't you, honey? You'd rather lay on this bed anyhow, huh? Yes. Yes. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Yeah. Is Rose sleeping so she can't see us? Come in here, huh? Yeah. I love you, Charlie. Which one is this? A duck? Do a little ducky kiss. All right. Oh, thank you, Matt. Thank you. So I pinned today's. Oh, thank you, Matt. Oh, this is Charlie. And Charlie is a 7-year-old lab. And this is Charlie's sister. And that is Rose. Little Rose. All right, let's go upstairs now and let's make my bed, because that's the next one. Oh, I love my electrolytes. I actually have, I actually have been taking electrolytes in my water because I got electrocuted about almost 2 weeks ago now. And really zapped me, and it's definitely helped a lot. It's definitely helped a lot. So I didn't realize I work in a health food store, And it's funny because we sell a lot of electrolytes, but I really never thought how important they'd be to me until I was electrocuted. And then once I was electrocuted and they told me that it had, like, I had internal burn and that it dehydrated all of my innards, I guess you would call them. And my kidneys have been a little off. So I need to go and have another blood test to see if it's 7:36. Have to make sure my kidneys are back working okay. Yeah, it's a beautiful sight up here. You know what I was thinking, Amy? Do you ever drink tea? Because what would be really good before bedtime, hun, is actually like a chamomile or lavender tea would be really, really good for you. Let me just check something right here. All right. All right. So next time you're at the store, get you some chamomile lavender tea. And right before bed, I want you to drink it. I want you to drink it. I want you to drink it. And last night I was so tired that I didn't even put the other blanket on, and I was just fine. So it worked out really good. All right, and like I tell you, every day you should make your bed, even if you're in a hurry. A wise woman once told me, make your bed every day. Even if you're going to go back and lay on it, make your bed every day. It'll make you feel better, and you'll have accomplished one thing, even if it's the only thing you accomplish all day long. Oh, they're very, yes. It's okay if you're only 13. You can have chamomile and lavender. That's not going to hurt you at 13 at all. And you can find it in a regular grocery store. You could just have your mom, next time, you know, that your mom's going to the store, just say, hey, Mom, can you pick me up some lavender or chamomile tea? I'm having trouble sleeping. And your mom should be happy to do that. Yes, it's a very, Mohammed. This is a very nice house. Believe me, it is, the house itself is like an acre. I mean, it's a very big house. They had a lot of children. Now it's just them. But I would not want to have to keep this house in order. Hard enough keeping my little house in order. But they deserved it. They worked hard. That's the whole thing. They worked really hard and made a life for themselves. And they bought this, well, they built this many, many years ago before the economy was the way it is now. And luckily, just like me, I'm one of the few Americans left who actually bought a house before now the push is for people not to own houses. And the reason why they don't want you to own a house is because if you own a house, you're in a stable contract. If you're renting, they can mess with you every 6 months. They can even kick you out, and you're owned by a corporation, not by a person. So, and then my loan is not through a bank. My loan is through the government. So if the government was ever to crash, I'd own my house. And my house wasn't very much when I bought it. I did really good, but I also did a lot of praying about it and a lot of manifesting, and I got exactly what I wanted for what I wanted. And and the lady, when I bought the house, she was like, you should be very happy that your mortgage is going to be so low. It's probably cheaper than your rent. And I go, nah, it's not cheaper than my rent, but it's pretty low. And now when I hear what other people pay just to rent, I'm so grateful that I don't have to come up with that kind of money. So yes, that allows me to not have to stress about making money or keeping my house. And I just talked to a lawyer, and I'll be making up a will and giving everything to my son. So my son will be getting the house, And regardless of my medical bills, he's going to be able to take control of it. So I'm very happy. Very happy about that. All right, now we've made the bed. Check. So we made our bed. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, you can put some sugar in it. Oh, there's only 5 markets. Do you have ooh, lemon and salt water? That sounds good. Okay, here's another thing too, Amy. In your country, do you have what they call like a health food store or a somebody who makes their own little teas? Because that would be someone else that might be able to get that for you. I'll have to look it up. I'll have to look up what India uses for the same thing that we do. Yes, that's a good one. Tim's right. Melatonin is a good one. But you know what? I couldn't take it because it would give me the melatonin hangover. Yeah, Amy, I'll look. There has to be something in India that is similar. It might just have a different name, you know what I mean? Because we get this brand called India Organics. It's called India Organics, and it has a lot of different herbs. So let me look and see what their herbs are, and then I'll let you know the next time you're in here. All right. All right, let me throw this away. Yeah, you know, I think sometimes, this thing sometimes. There we go. There we go. Sometimes smoking is very helpful. And what can I say? You have to just be careful with that. All right, I'm going to screenshot that. Hold on. All right, I just screenshotted that so I can check on that for you. Okay, Amy? All right, you know what we're going to do now? I'm going to plug you in a little bit, and then we're going to make some apple crisp. Where is my orange juice? Because we're going to have to bake our apple crisp. And Stephen asked what apple crisp was. And it is, I'll show you the mix. Of another day. So apple crisp is this. We're going to put a little oats and a little sugar. Oh, I need to give myself a shot for this too. But you just need a little apples, and you're going to need some butter, and then this mixture in here, which is like sugar, rolled oats, a little spice, a little fruit juice, and a little butter flavored without any milk. So yes. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is one of her cups from here, and I'm having a little orange juice in it. And then this is actually what Steven says, my water bottle is never far from me. This is actually my water bottle here. My son got it for me. And inside here, like Tim said, these are my electrolytes are inside here. And I have pomegranate and cherry is the flavor. Yeah. I do have a little pomegranate I could put in there, but yeah. All right, so what we're going to do first is it says that we got to take a mixing bowl. Can you guys see this okay? Let me plug you in. So we're going to take a mixing bowl, and I'm going to plug you in. That way I don't lose you. This is a beautiful house, but it doesn't have a lot of plugins. Oh, I love this space. So that's why when that person really didn't offend me by calling me a space cadet, but I knew what they were saying. They're saying that I wasn't very intelligent because people think that you have to be intelligent. You have to be mean and nasty. Mean and nasty people think they're the smartest, and they're really the farthest from being. That's why they're mean and nasty, because they don't want anybody to know how intellectually and intelligent they really are. Then they open their mouth and we find out, you know. What can I say? All right, so it says right here that we're going to have to preheat the oven. So let me preheat the oven. Oh, it's so good. So let me see if I can figure out this oven. OMG. I think it's electronic. Oh, it is. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, I think I touched too many buttons here. It's a fancy one. Let's see. Is there a clear? Cancel. All right, hold on. I want to bake. Oh, is there 2 ovens? Oh, there's 2 ovens. So let's do upper oven. Why does it say control block? How do you... Oh my gosh, am I not going to be... maybe I have to use this one over here. All right, I think we'll use this one. This is, we'll use this one over here. That one's just like rocket science. I don't want to do rocket science. All right, so the oven is bake. Oh, wait. All right, here's the temperature. So let's see. And I think it said 350. Oh, wait, is there nothing in there? Okay. I'm going to make sure this is really 350. I know. Hold on. 375. Hold on. All right, wait, hold on. All right, let's try it again. So 375. Bake. Start. All right. Cross our fingers. This one's too complicated. That's why I think, hello, Bob. That's why I think sometimes simpler is better. I want to say it's probably brown sugar. Maybe cinnamon. Cinnamon will be in here. Cinnamon or brown sugar or cinnamon brown sugar. Maybe a little nutmeg might be in there. Hello, Bob. How are you? Oh, wow. I know, Tim. Isn't that funny? So I guess I am a space cadet, right? It has 2 ovens. It's electric. And when I touched it, somehow I think I accidentally locked it. So maybe I'm not. I always say, I am not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I'm definitely not the dullest. All right. So while that is cooking, let's get our package together. And it says we're going to mix this. Yeah, my oven is boom, boom, boom. Hello, Brian. How are you? We're making some apple crisp this morning. This is what it looks like. So I would say that's brown sugar, oats, cinnamon. You might be able to put some extra cinnamon in there too. Let's do that. We're going to put a little extra cinnamon in there too. OMG, I'm really loving this orange juice. Matt, I might have to just Freaky Friday orange juice all the time. Good morning, Brian. How are you? Good morning, everybody. Oh no, I think the bottom oven is working. Oh, I did. I turned on the lower oven. OMG. This one had 2 ovens too. All right, well, we're doing the bottom one. I was like, why is the bottom one? I told you they had a big family because they have 4 ovens. That's a lot of ovens. All right. Let me see if she has some cinnamon. Some cinnamon. I didn't have another night. I won't have another day. Oh, here we go. She's bound to have some cinnamon in here. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, maybe she doesn't. Well, there's the vanilla, Himalayan salt. Maybe she doesn't have cinnamon. Not everybody has cinnamon, but hey, we'll work it out. All right, and then let me get a big spoon here. We're going to be stirring it around. So now I got a big spoon. I think you should. Everybody should get, my mom used to believe that everybody, after they graduated high school, I don't know how long you guys go to school over there, should visit another country so they can appreciate either what they have here or understand that the whole world doesn't work the way that we do. All right. Then it wants 5 tablespoons of soft butter. So this is 5 tablespoons of soft butter. So we're going to put that in there. Okay. And then I have a new butter that's going to go on here. Good morning. How are you? I'm cooking up a little breakfasty kind of dessert. Oh, next Friday. Oh, that'll be good, huh? Do you guys get like a summer off the way that, oh, I was going to put this in here. I almost put 2 in that. Yeah. I think that person's right. I think I'm a little space cadet-y. I think where did I put those? You know what, I'm going to put them over here until I find those other ones. Oh. And then it wants us to stir it around. So now we're going to just stir this around a little bit. Well, welcome to my live stream, cooking this morning. So with this, why you want soft butter is because you're going to mash it in there. So you want to kind of mash it around in there and kind of spread it a little bit. Now, I've tried this one other time, this brand, and it's really good. I mean, the best one I ever had was from the apple orchard. And of course, it's an apple orchard. They probably have the best ones. But so you just want to smash it around in there. Wasn't it Tim that said he liked butter? Somebody said they liked butter. You probably like this recipe if you like butter. So see how I'm smashing it around? That's how it's going to look. Yeah, I love spices. Let me stir it around now. So that butter's all in there, because that is going to bake in there. Man, this is a lot more refreshing than coffee. I hate to say that, because I love my coffee, but. And I might end up putting some pomegranate juice in there. Let's see what it says. Oh, it said I should have used a fork. So let me get a fork. Aw. All right. well, I guess a fork does kind of break it up more than a spoon, but a spoon mashes it. So let's do that. So this is used like American schools have this in their lunch a lot. That's where I first had my very first apple crisp was in school for school lunch. And I fell in love with it. My mom's thing was more lemon bread. She did a lot more lemon bread. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now see that fork kind of broke it up a lot better. So it's going to be like that. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Hi, J-Man. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, J-Man. I've missed you so much. I hope you and your beautiful family is doing great. I hope to see you. Did you see that we made 1,000 subscribers? We made 1,000 subscribers. All right. Bye, Amy. We'll see you soon. Get some rest. Yeah, J-Man, how are you? Oh, my gosh. I think I'm going to have to put some pomegranate in there now. That's what I think we'll do. I'm so glad to see you. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, we hit over 1,000. We did it. We did it. We did it with the help of all my mods and my OGs and my new subscribers. We did it. We hit 1,000. Now we can just rest. I'm doing really good. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing really good. I'm making what they call an apple crisp. And I'm just getting the topping ready. And then we're going to slice some apples. Oh, I probably should have. No, that's right. The garbage is right here. I'll just dump it together. All right. So I think that's fluffed up enough. So I think that's perfect now. All right, we're going to set that aside. And Justine's going to peel a few apples. So let's see. I'll just use this bag. All right, so let me take off some stickers and wash some apples, even though we're going to peel them. Where's another day? And I think we're going to do a few of them. Oh, I'm glad you are. Yes, J-Man is a serious OG. He is a serious OG. He is one of my original subscribers and friends before I even had a live stream. We were friends long before I live streamed. Long before. Blue Mountain. All right, well, let's see. I don't think we're going to have to use all of these, but that's all right. I think we'll use 4 of them. How about that? If we need more, we'll need more, but we'll use 4. So we'll put these in the refrigerator. Cold apples. Cold apples. All right, then we'll use this for our pills. Let me throw this away. Yes, we sure did. Oh, wow, really? Oh my gosh, that is great. When I woke up this morning, we were at 86. Wow, that is great. Doggie, how are you? Oh, it is always so nice to see you. Yes, I'm making some apple crisp this morning. I am live streaming a little bit different because I'm house sitting. And so this week it's been a little bit different. I got to, I didn't say hi, but I got to watch your live the other day. Always so entertaining, always so fun to watch. And everybody's so great over there. And you really teach me how to control the chat. And I want to thank you for that, because how you control your chat and how you deal with people is, you've been doing this a long time and it's amazing to watch. So thank you for your silent mentorship. I appreciate it. No way, that's great, J-Man. No, you know what's good? This is what I've learned from all the OGs. You know, because I was what they call a lurker way before I went live. And if it wasn't the encouragement of other content creators, I wouldn't. Numbers do not matter, okay? They matter later on, but what it is stability. Because what I learn all the time is that you got to maintain numbers to keep things, which means you need an audience. And you might get somewhere quick, but if your audience leaves because you ran out of ideas, or you know your content now, you know you've just burned yourself out, it's not going to be any good. So what I tell myself, J-Man, is the numbers do not matter. What matters is that you do what you love, with the people you love on here, and those things they'll manifest on their own. So as much as I'm so happy that we made it to 1,000, like I said, now I can rest and know that whatever happens from this point on is just an extra bonus, and something that I'm grateful for. I'm just grateful I got to where I did. I was so happy at 50. I was ecstatic. You would have thought that I got 1,000. And even getting 1,000, it still hasn't registered in my brain that it's 1,000. But every day I see everybody here. That's right. See what my mentor just say? Sustainability, you know, and being yourself. I mean, you know, you can't keep up a facade even in real life for very long. And if you think you can do it on the internet, then that's what I told you earlier in this, you know, this live stream, was that going live is very personal. It's very personal. And people think it's easy. It's not easy. It is a job, but it's not a job if, like what he's saying, if you just get your sustainability, you keep doing what you're doing, and keep building your audience or building a space, you know. That's right. That's right. The audience can tell. And you know, here's another thing my mama told me. If you talk too much sometimes, you're going to talk yourself right out of friendships, jobs, money, opportunities, dreams. And so it's best to be yourself, because people will appreciate it. And here's the thing too, that I feel like I offer YouTube Live. I'm an analog girl. I'm not a digital girl. I'm analog. I'm slow. I like to take my time doing things. I'm intellectual but playful. And those are the things that I want to express in the world, so that the world will reflect that back to me. Because like I said, I think the planet would be a better place if we had dance parties, bubble baths, and more getting to know each other and not being afraid to actually get to know each other. And so this is my opportunity to add to that. But, you know, and I'm finding there's different things that I like to do, right? That's right. That's right. And you know who you are. That's all right. Here's the other thing too that you could always do, and I think I was speaking to someone else earlier today, how I started with shorts. Just videotape some cool little things and throw the short on there, and leave it alone and see if it gets traction. And if it gets traction, then you're like, oh, okay, cool. And if it doesn't get traction, then you go, hey, you know, I'm posting. You know what, J-Man, think about this. You are leaving something for your kids when they get older to watch on YouTube. And I think about that with me. If God forbid I was to have another heart attack and was to die, my son now can come on YouTube and he can watch his mom tell about love, cooking, stories. Those are things that we don't share with our kids and our family now, but having this opportunity. So taking little shorts and saving them, even if it's just for you, and you share that with the world, is also a wonderful thing. So I don't know. I love it. I think it's good. And I like Dougie's style too. I like that Dougie opens up his channel for everybody to meet each other. It's like going to a giant party. So when you come into his house, there's all kinds of different people there with different personalities and different channels, all wanting to sub to each other. And you learn a lot of YouTube etiquette. And there's a lot of content creators that have no idea what YouTube Live respect is for not other content creators, but for each other. Yes, there you go. See? See, I learned from the best, didn't I, Dougie? See, I listen. I watch and I listen. That's how I learn. And, you know, it's fun. And shorts are fun. They're just parts of your little life that you can share. You know, some people dance, some people, you know, I videotaped all different kinds of things. I videotaped some of the shows that I went to. And, you know, it was always fun to go back and be able to watch them, you know. And everybody has their niche. You know, YouTube Live should be like a TV channels that you can turn different channels and find different things. And sometimes, you know, you don't. And yeah, everybody go over and can one of my mods put Dougie's link in the chat, so anybody who wants to, what is doom scrolling? What is doom scrolling? I've heard that twice. Yes, so if you guys can put Dougie's link in for his channel, and he's a late nighter. Sometimes I'm in bed watching him, or a couple times I really wanted to go on and click that link and share the screen with them and really just take my YouTube experience one step. But I'm either late at night. Hello, cool guy. I mean, it's either late at night or it's when I was getting done with our bubble bath bingo. And you guys should see my hair after bubble bath bingo. It's a mess. So thank you. Thank you so much, Dave Barry. Thank you so much, Dave Barry. I just know that it's a great, you're going to love it over there. And the people there are funny, sweet, and there's a whole bunch of regulars over there. And that you'll get to see all the time. And like I said, it's like going to Dougie's house. And Dougie was the one that's been giving me ideas about how I can still use music in my live streams without being copyrighted. And the other day on his, he said that, oh, I'd love to do that. That I'd probably brag on you a lot, but I don't care. You deserve it. He was the one that taught me that Grateful Dead is something that you can, is a band that you could play live and not get copyrighted. So, you know, you're going to learn things over there. They talk about a lot of great subjects from news, health, and very supportive and very accepting. But he also has rules, and he'll give you a little like, hey, but then pretty soon he's like, all right. And I like that. And that's what's teaching me, you know, it's teaching me how to this is what we used to say in the old time, give them a little rope, if you know what I mean, and see what happens. And I think this is the whole thing for me, is that the YouTube experience should be uplifting. You should walk away from the stream feeling better or learning something. And his stream, you do both. You learn something, you feel good, and afterwards, and they're so encouraging. That's right. That's right. So that people enjoy. The other day, I actually heard a content creator. Can you believe this, Dougie? I was like, OMG. There was chat going on inside. People were chatting to each other. And this content creator got really upset and was like, hey, you're supposed to be listening to me, like not having these chats. I shouldn't have to get your attention. You're here to watch me. And I thought, whoa, no. Would you tell people in your house to stop talking to each other and pay attention to you? You wouldn't have friends for very long. So he's right. You want the chat to be pleasant for everybody. They should be able to come in and see their friends, talk about things that you might not even be talking about, but being respectful to each other and to everybody else. And that's how your family grows. And like I said, hello, Germany. I always, when you are here with me, even if I'm in someone else's house, you're in my house. I'm going to treat you the same way you're in my house. And no, you're not awkward at all. I mean, that's the whole thing, Jamin. Nobody is perfect. And if we try to compare ourselves to, you know, that's right. That's right, Dougie. If you were in my house, I wouldn't treat you any different than I am in here. And that's what I mean. You know, it's a great space on here to meet people. And sometimes you're only going to meet people in here. And I have a Discord, and it's true. A lot of people go over there, and good morning, Heidi May. And we have a lot of great conversations. We share more over in our Discord than we do here, because you can share pictures, memes, you know, your recipes. You can do a lot over there that you can't do here. But that's building community. So when you come in here, you're going to expect them to talk. And it's okay for people to talk. It's all right. This might be the only chance they get to socialize. Oh, thank you, Heidi May. And I think that's the whole thing is that, you know, we have to do that. And I was just thinking about this too, you know, it's, how can I say it? It's so rewarding to see people grow together on here. And them growing together helps you grow. It's like symbiotic. And that's how we used to do it in the 80s and 90s. We made things happen because we got together and made them happen. Oh, thank you, Jordan. Yes, please go over and subscribe to him. And we might have to make him an honorary Blue Wrench, even though he doesn't see me very often. He said one day he'd have to get up awful early to catch my live. And today, look at this. I did perfect. Oh, and Heidi, no coffee today. Orange juice, freshly squeezed. All right, so let me start peeling these apples. Because otherwise I'm going to be having my lunch when I'm having my brunch. But I don't know, maybe this could be it. I got 2 different things to peel today because I wasn't really sure. But yeah, I just think, you know, when I heard that content creator be like, hey, you need to be paying attention to me, I thought, whoa. If I was in your house, I'd be like, well, thanks for the nice day, but I'm leaving. Like, wow, I wouldn't want anybody to talk to me like that because I wouldn't talk to anybody like that. But, you know, to each his own, right? To each his own. And maybe their channel, they want people to pay attention to what they're saying. And I hope that that content creator is reminded sometimes that people have very short attention spans compared to what they used to. I mean, I can watch a 7-hour live and I'll be fine with it, but most people can't sit for a 7-hour live. I know when I used to go over and watch Luke Kumo, he would be on for hours. I mean, I still watch him every once in a while, but like I said, we're on at the same time sometimes, and we're going to share screen pretty soon with that too. And if you go over to Dougie's, you'll see that he has a whole different format. I'm not going to spoil it for you. I've told you a lot about it, but you'll see a different format. And I don't mean in what he speaks, I just mean in the chat. And you'll be like, wow. And then when he explains it, you're going to do it. And what's good is now he'll know who you are from being over here. And because he is like me. He really keeps an eye on who's in his chat and recognizes them and doesn't recognize them and asks about them. And that's how I am. I always want to I want to know who's in my room. And, you know, I want to give them the respect. So thank you. Thank you. Hello, something else. How are you? Hello, Adam the Goat. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for everybody that's going over and subscribing to Dougie. Like I said, he has during the day, sometimes he has a porch stream, which is really great. And it's like my bird stream. It's a no talking stream. And that's really nice sometimes to do. And he always lists what holiday it is. Oh, thank you, Adam. Like I say all the time, oh, hello, I haven't seen you in a while. That's all right. We're all struggling with stuff. So welcome, welcome. And no, we're all struggling. We're all struggling. We're all struggling. So just join us on our struggle. We'll struggle together. How about that? And like I said, I thank you for saying that. I always kind of joked. I joked earlier today. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I'm definitely not the dullest. I'm not the dullest one, but I might not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but I appreciate that. Right now, I'm just going to peel this. Oh, I love this knife. Philip Richards. Oh, it's so good to see you. Yes, that's what I mean. You mod everybody. I probably need to mod you here. Hold on. Let me mod you here. Let me mod you here so you can check out other people's. There you go. Welcome, Dougie. Here's a blue wrench for you. All my mentors should have blue wrenches. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I love the blue wrench thing. Maybe when I get a little bit more seasoned, maybe I'll do that too. Oh, Dougie deserves it. If it wasn't for Dougie, he's one of those who really silently encouraged me. Him and Joe G and Jake from Dirty Mag Yackers. They were and J-Man were very instrumental in, hello, Kathy, in me going live and not being just a lurker anymore. And, you know, a lot of them didn't even know that they were encouraging me. I know that Jake, when I first was over to Jake's, he made me the very first mod I ever was. And I remember going downstairs and being like, I'm sorry I couldn't come down right away. I was modding. And then Austin was like, what? I was like, I'm modding. He goes, for who? And I go, somebody online. He goes, are you getting paid for it? And I was like, no, I'm just doing for fun. He goes, you're a mod? And I remember him being like, what is happening to my mom? And now look at him. He's like the CEO of this thing. And I'm probably not cutting it right either, right? You know, Apple Justice, you're like, oh my God, Justine. Well, for the apple crisp, you got to peel all the skins off. And you know me, I usually use my mother's, and this is a very sharp knife, and I'm not familiar with it. So yes, I'm butchering the apple for the betterment of my taste buds. And I didn't have apple juice today. That's another thing. Maybe I'll have to start doing some juices in the morning. I don't know. I like my coffee, though. Don't get me wrong. I do like my coffee. And like I said, apple crisp is an old favorite of mine from, you know, I don't know if they do it anymore, but if you grew up you were born probably before 1980, and you were definitely in elementary school in America, you had apple crisp. I am. You don't need that skin. Apple, you're being resurrected into a new form of apple. You're going to be what they call an apple crisp. Oh, I got to tell you something I saw in the grocery store the other day that I'm really tempted. Chocolate peanut butter from Jif. Yes, I said that right. Chocolate peanut butter from Jif. And apples, OMG. I'm thinking, I like peanut butter and apples, but chocolate, there might be a Reese's in there. Maybe they're going to have to make a new Reese's. I'm going to behave. I'd like to manifest an apple chocolate Reese's. That the outside is chocolate and the inside is peanut butter and apples. Ooh! Ooh! All right, let's just have a moment of silent. Please create that Reese's. All right, let's see if it happens. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Yes, yes. Oh, I know. But you know what? I grew up on Jiffy. Jiffy! Oh, I grew up when it was Jiffy. The Mandela effect says it's always been Jif, but I grew up in a world that was Jiffy, so I don't even know if I'm from this timeline. There's a lot of weird stuff now that I go, I don't remember it being like that. Yes, I am. I'm a monster. I will be baking it, and I will be cooking it in an oven. Listen, it was always, it's the same thing that, I'm just going to say this, and then I'll just leave it to you guys. I grew up on Fruit Loops, Fruit, fruit. And you know why? Because the loops were fruity. Fruit Loops, not Froat Loops. Who calls them Froat? What is even the word Froat? Okay. So if you grew up with the Froat, I don't know what else is wrong in your timeline. But in my timeline, it was fruit. It's called common sense. Fruit. Now, if you look it up, it says it's always been Froat, F-R-O-O-T. As if the hoops were the letters in there. I get it, but it's not true. It's Fruit Loops. They even showed old ads where it was Fruit Loops. So I don't know. Like they said, how could we all be massively misreading things for, I don't know, 20 years? I don't know. I got my theories on that, but I can't talk about this here. I'll have to get a Rumble account. I'm going to have to get an account where I can say a whole bunch of freaky stuff. Like, what the heck? Gotta have to say that. But it is Freaky Friday. Oh, yeah. That would be really fun. Oh, you got a Rumble? I know Heidi's saying it. Yeah, Heidi, you say it in my chat. Damn them people. Yeah, the fair is really fun here. We'll have to do that. We'll have to go to the fair. We're going to have a lot of fun this summer going places and doing things. And if coming on and staying on at 9 or 10 gets me to see Dougie, then... Oh, interesting, Dougie. Interesting. Because they're fake fruit. Interesting. And then we all just assumed it was Fruit this whole time. Gosh, I was led to believe. I really thought there was fruit in those. But I thought Fruity Pebbles was really fruit too. Well, I'm really proving that guy's statement about me being a space cadet, ain't I? I just need to own these rude things that people say to me. I am a weirdo. I thought veal was lamb. I really did. I'm learning a lot of things now. Hello, Stephen. How are you? Oh, yeah. You know what cereal I was raised on? It's so weird. Was what I consider old people cereal. So my mom always had granola. Always had granola. And she liked frosted mini wheats. She loved her mini wheats. Oh, my gosh. And we never had any kind of kid cereal. But when I would go over, I had a couple friends that I'd stay the night with, and they had like that Captain Crunch and Fruity Pebbles. And those, I'd be like, yes, please. I'll have that. Yes, please. I'll have that. All right. I think this is going to be enough apples. This is my last one. I know. Can you believe Jamin's here? It's a party. Jamin's here. Dougie's here. Dave Barry's here, even though he's working. Must be on a break. We've had a lot of our OGs coming in today. So glad. But you know, when you're stressed out, that's what you need to do. When you're stressed out, you're overwhelmed, just come see Sweet Justine. She'll make everything sweet. Oh, do I? I probably do. When I first came to Maine, they all said I had a weird accent. And I was like, I have an accent. You guys all talk funny. I'm not the one that talks funny. I mean, I know I'm a West Coast girl. Because if you didn't know, I'm originally from the West Coast. I've only lived on the East Coast for a little bit. I actually live in the state of Maine, on the border of New Hampshire and Maine. And I never even knew where Maine was on a calendar until a few years back. I've told that story. And now look at me. I'm a Mainer. I got California. I'm California cool with Mainer attitude. That's what we used to say. You know what's really interesting, and I don't know if this is true or not, but Austin's language teacher, which he took Latin and took French, told him that because a lot of the TV shows are with an American accent, that pretty soon a lot of people were going to be losing their accent because they're learning to speak through television. And I thought that was very interesting. Oh, you know, listen, we're all in this together, right? All of us. We're in this YouTube thing together. We're in this life together. We're on this rock floating around in space together. And, you know, I just feel like, you know, we need to help each other. It's like if we were on a boat, you know, we got to help each other out or we're all going to sink. We're all going to sink if we don't help each other out. And I always say that mental health is even after COVID, the CV, mental health has not been addressed many years here in America, let alone around the world. And so we got to learn to help each other. And sometimes just knowing you're not crazy. We all have our ups and downs. And I wish I could blame it on a full moon, but I can't. There is no full moon. There is no reason why we should all be crazy right now, but we are, right? We are. We're crazy. And I think that that's the whole thing. And here's the other thing, is nobody's been really taught to respect their elders anymore, or the fact that they know things. And I know that each generation thinks they know better, because I think when our generation, we thought we knew better than our parents. But sometimes there's lessons to be learned in other people's experiences. And not that it fully applies to you, but at least it helps you understand that you're not dealing with stuff on your own, whether it be alcohol, drugs, depression due to environmental or situational, or even chemical. You know, can you imagine someone who has a chemical issue, that they are going to have to work harder to overcome some of those things than someone who can just shift things? Like I tell you here, her house, because she had been fighting with some serious medical issues, she's turned her house into a love den. You know, look at right here. Remember, you guys all talked about it, but I'm going to show you. Like every day, this is what is on, this is her coffee little table. Oh, sorry. There we go. And this is what helps her every day. And this right here is something that when I come here, I think about, wow, she goes the extra mile every day by looking at that to remind herself that it's not always easy, that I don't always have all the answers, and that sometimes you've got to redirect yourself. And obviously having this, she redirects herself. And, oh, thank you, Jamin. That's right. That's right. Oh, hello, Josh. How are you? My, once again, my chat has stopped working. That's one thing I wish that, YouTube wants to fix a lot of things. Could you fix that the chat keeps freezing up? No, it's not easy. Not at all. And I think that's the whole thing. That's why we need each other, because it's not easy. And you saw me. You guys got to see me when I was through my depression of the anniversary of my dad passing and my best friend. It's very hard. And that's going to come every year. And I used to get tattoos. That's what I used to do. After my dad died, around his anniversary, I always felt this need to get a tattoo. I don't know why. I'd be like, I just want to get a tattoo. I want to get a tattoo. And after a couple of years, I realized that I was doing it around the time that my dad. And I'm not sure why psychologically I did that. Now I haven't done that in a while. But just recognizing some behavior sometimes helps you shift the behavior. But how can you recognize it if you don't have people helping you with that or guiding you by being an example? I don't know. I just always thought the world would be a different place when I grew up and had my son. And it's getting there. It's getting there. Oh, Kathy, everybody's is? Yeah. No, you know what? The cold doesn't have anything to do with it, because I noticed a couple other people who lived in really hot areas were like, we're talking in the chat and they go, isn't anybody here? Why isn't anybody talking? Did I lose everybody again? And we're like, no, we're here. We're here. And he goes, all right, I'm going to change the live. And I went, oh no, he got chat froze. And I get that too. So that's why I always keep this down here. I always keep a secondary, so that if I see nobody responding anymore, I can look down here and go, oh, that's what's going on. Yeah, I love that. She has another chalkboard too that I'll show you at some point. And she let all the kids write on it and the grandkids write on it. I mean, hello. If that isn't reminding you that you're loved, that you can control the things you can and the things you can't control, sometimes you just got to walk away for a little bit. You know, one day my son was building this. I wanted to let him learn how to do things on his own. So he bought this bookcase, and he was putting it together, and he was having a hard time. And I said, why don't you take a break? Why don't you take a break? No, 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 no. And he whacked this one part of it, messed it all up, still put it together. And it's funny how later on he said to me, Mom, I should have listened to you. And I said, yeah. I said, listen, if you're having trouble with something, walk away for a few minutes. Calm yourself down, walk away, take a few minutes, Maybe let your brain rethink how to do it and then go back to it again. Because sometimes we don't let our brain rest enough to come up with the solutions. You know what I mean? Or slow ourselves down to not be all upset about things. Yes, very much I've learned that. Yay, Kathy! So everybody go over. She's only 2. Listen, Kathy has just said she's only 2 away from being able to go live. Go help her. And here's another thing too, Kathy, just so you know. 50 is to go on your mobile, but on your computer, on your laptop, as far as I know, and Dougie will know for sure, you don't need all those subs. But if you're only 2 away, let's go over and sub to Kathy. We can get you there, Kathy. Let's do it. Let's get it, Kathy. All right. You got sub 2 now. Woohoo! This is what Dougie taught me. And that's why all the time in here, I'm always encouraging people. The only problem that I needed to learn that maybe Dougie hadn't taught me yet is I need to know who I'm sending subs to, because sometimes I've sent sub to somebody that I was like, ooh, probably shouldn't have done that. But you know what? To each his own, right? To each his own. To each his own. Yay! That's right. Thank you, Dougie. I thought that was true. I thought that was true, that you don't need it for your laptop. Dougie is an old OG on here. Go over to his channel. Make sure you sub to him. If you're a late nighter, for sure, you're going to like his channel because, like I said, he usually goes on, usually what, Dougie, around 9 o'clock, 9 or 10 o'clock Eastern time. And it isn't always every night. So you have to make sure that you go over and you hit that subscription twice and then hit the all notifications that way. Because that's what I did. That way, even if I'm falling asleep, it'll tell me that he went live. That way I can go over and watch him for a little bit before I go to sleep. Not saying that you're, you know, I just want to get in there. I want to get in there and see you. So, okay, good. Yes. And like I said, it's a great place to network, but also it's a great place to meet people. And there's a lot, I've told you this, there's a lot of great personalities over there. The kind of personalities that really make you appreciate lives the way they were meant to be. And there's so many different channels. I've subbed to so many people over there, and they've subbed to me that I get a lot. It's so nice to see, you know, people who are over in his coming over to mine, and I recognize their name and go, oh, there you are. So yes, it's really wonderful. Oh, 2 or 3 times a week. Okay. All right. I thought it was. It's usually 2 or 3 times. And it doesn't, me, I'm pretty standard. And if I'm going to go a little later, I usually let you guys know. All right, I'm going to put some pomegranate in here with a little more ice. And we're going to cut these apples up. Now the pomegranate juice is obviously not freshly squeezed, but that's another thing I love about staying here. She always has all the coolest stuff here. And then she got me a DoorDash that, again, I have to figure out. I'll now have, she gave me $25 last time, and I couldn't figure out how to get an $8 pizza without it costing her the $25, which I thought was ridiculous. But now she gave me another card, so I'm going to put more money on it, and maybe I'll be able to figure out this DoorDash. But if it costs $25 to get an original $8 pizza, what are you people doing? The convenience is not worth it. I guess if your gas is more expensive than that, but that's awful expensive. But hey, I guess, you know, we don't even get DoorDash where I live, but we get DoorDash here. All right. Add a little pomegranate to my orange juice. Get a little antioxidants. Little antioxidants. Oh my gosh, that is good. Oh, that is good too. What a great combination that is. Here, let me bring this up. sooner, so I'm not like, I hate leaning down like that. Yeah, because Dougie, don't you run your laptop and something else in order for you to do your live streams? Oh, that is interesting. Oh, wow, Dougie, I didn't know that. Yeah, no, YouTube is trolling. Okay, I think I need a bigger knife for cutting this up. Yeah, it's kind of weird that it does that, huh? I wonder what it decides what your maximum is. Oh, I keep trying to grab that one and I just... There it is. Yeah, I think YouTube trolls. The kids are sleeping well after they ate, so that's good, huh? So what's good about apple crisp is there's no right or wrong way to do it. You know, it basically just tells you cut the apples. I like to do it in slices. I'm using this pan to put it in. The oven's preheated. Got to remember we're putting it in the bottom one. You know what I love about these bags that your fruit comes in is that you can put all your stuff in it to throw it in the garbage. So it's like so handy. So handy. I know, you're worried about these apples, but don't be worried about these apples. They're going to have a good home in my stomach. They're going to live forever. They're giving me nutrients. They used to say a apple a day kept the doctor away. And it's giving me high fiber. Okay, so we're just going to start cutting them into slices. And remember, kids, don't play with knives. Don't play with knives unless you want to, you know. And then you just lay them in the bottom. I don't know if you can see this. I'll show you in a minute. So then you're just gonna start stacking them in like this, okay? You believe me? You trust me that this apple's gonna have a good home? It's gonna have a good home, I promise, I promise. And then I always wish that I could send everybody a little sample of everything I'm eating. I'm gonna have to, maybe I'll have to get sponsored by FedEx. FedEx, will you sponsor me? And by sponsor me, would you send some of my top subscribers some food that I make? And will you do it fast? I just like the fact that it's something kind of fun. This is also something you could do with your kids. You know, it's like a dessert they could learn because it's very simple. It teaches peeling skills, cutting skills, basic cooking, and it's something sweet and tasty, and it's good for you. I mean, maybe the oats aren't as good for some people. I thought oats, they always say that oats are good for diabetics, but they're not really. But I digress. Yes. Yes, Stephen. We got to FedEx you to America. So you can come out here and enjoy your new life in America. Your new life in America. Oh yeah, this is going to be lots of apples. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. I hope I don't eat this whole thing while I'm here. Oh. You'll learn, Matt. You'll learn. Doesn't taste good. What a good morning it's been. And you guys are kind of spoiled. I'm usually not on here. So it's nice. Nice to have a little different time to be together. Nice to be sharing a few things. We're going to do a little bowl singing today. I hope you guys all enjoyed that yesterday. We're going to do that again today. And I have to figure out what tonight's plans are. Madonna, how are you? Yeah, and like I told you guys tonight, I might have an opportunity to go see, oh my gosh, why can I not think of his name right now? Shoot. Oh, Warren Haynes. Took me a minute. My brain was like, what? So I have an opportunity tonight to go see, why does it keep slipping out of my head? Warren Haynes. And I told you that I might try to go live. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to get busted. I don't want to get busted. We won't go for very long, but we'll go for a little bit. We'll go on live for a little bit. Sometimes they make it so you can't go live in some of those places, and other times they have people watching to make sure. But we'll see. Yeah, the Billy Gibbons show was really good too. Gosh, that was a great show. That was a great show. And then I'll be seeing Julie Rhodes on Monday night. Yes, thank you, Warren Haynes. No, I'm actually not making lunch. I'm making apple crisp. So it's like a dessert. So I haven't even made my lunch yet or had breakfast. What I had this morning was a nice fresh glass of orange juice. And I haven't really ate anything for breakfast. I'll probably be having a little avocado toast after I get done putting this in the oven. A little avocado toast with some cottage cheese, I think, is what I'm going to have. I'm just doing this morning because kind of like the other day when I got that wild hair and started doing things in the morning, I've been doing that a lot more now. I already took my pills. Thank you, Mr. Barry, for reminding me. Took my pills and my shot. Trying to make sure I'm keeping up on all that. Not that I like giving myself shots, but hey, I don't want another heart attack either. And since I had one artery that was pretty iffy there, just means if I don't do good things, maybe something will happen again. And I don't want that to happen. I'd rather that not happen. I take vitamins, but no, I actually take pills. I had a heart attack and ended up having a triple bypass in 2023. I was having the heart attack for almost 2 days. Didn't know. It was a jaw pain. And by the time I drove myself, I went to work. Worked really hard because I didn't want to let my boss down because I knew I was going to ask to leave early, and I said I just wasn't feeling good. I drove myself to the urgent care because I didn't think it was that bad. And before I knew it, an ambulance was there, and they were putting 3 nitros in me. And it wasn't until the second ambulance that I realized that something was going on because we don't have big hospitals here. We got to go to the biggest one, which is in Portland. And it wasn't until the second ambulance that the little girl that's like in her 20s, she goes, "Do you even know what's happening?" I go, "No, what is happening?" She says, "You're having a heart attack." I go, "Right now?" And she goes, "Yeah." And I go, "I should tell someone." So I took I'll never forget it. I took a picture looking out the ambulance. And I said, "Well, I guess it's not my jaw." And she said, "People will be waiting for you when you get there." And I thought, "Oh, okay." She didn't tell me they were going to be waiting for me in a operating room. And when I got in there, I could only make jokes because I just could not believe what was happening. And because they gave me Plavix and that whatever the blockage was had passed because of the Plavix work, that then I had to stay in the hospital 5 days in case I had another heart attack because I couldn't have the surgery until the Plavix was out of my system. So when I left, they gave me what they call the cardiac package. And I've been on that for almost 2 years. And I'm getting off that. I got myself off my statin, but I've had to keep all my other meds just in case. So I'd like to get off that, but you know. All right, thank you so much, Dougie. Thank you for coming in here. Thank you, thank you. Lots of love. And yeah, maybe the next time I'll go up on the panel. I can break that bubble too. Well, thank you very much for coming. I always appreciate seeing you in the chat. Thank you to everybody who went over and subscribed to him, and Kathy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's why I love my family. We're so supportive. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Oh, no, this is fine. I'm going to have something in just a few minutes. I'm almost done. I already got this mixed. I got the oven on. So as soon as I am done with this, then I'll have my avocado toast and some cottage cheese. And then I'm going to give myself a Humalog shot today just to kind of be on top of things. Just in case. And just so you can see, this is what it's looking like, the base so far. The more apples, the better. That's how I do it. Yes. Dougie has his regulars in there. He does. You'll love it over there, Matt. You're going to love it over there. You don't even have to work, Matt. You just get to have fun with the blue wrench. That'll be different for you. You're going to love all the people over there, too. Yeah, I'm just thinking that I should... but I do take vitamins. I take ashwagandha, B12. I take sea moss right now, too. So I do take vitamins. I work in a health food store, so I really can't help. I also take CoQ10 and some K2 and D3. Anybody that has any kind of heart issues or in their family should take that. It's kind of like the backup. Now the CoQ10 helps with statin. In case you take a statin, it helps with the aches and the pains that sometimes statin gives people. And my problem is I don't think I should take the statin because it was for cholesterol, and I didn't have a cholesterol issue. I had a sugar issue. Yeah, that's what I found out, Madonna, is that I was a insulin-based diabetic, like a type 1 diabetic, and nobody knew my whole life. So I have to take insulin every morning, 34 units. I started out with 42 units, so my eating has helped a lot. My AC1 originally, when they found out I had diabetes, was 14. It was 13.9, so that's pretty much 14. And just changing my eating habits made it so that I could have the surgery, because if my blood sugar would not have been under control, I wouldn't have been able to have the surgery. Yeah, crazy. I mean, I'm glad that they follow up on that now. Well, did we find out, did Kathy get enough? And then, Kathy, if you're still in here, as soon as you get enough numbers, go in and verify. Because sometimes it could take 24 hours to verify you before you go live. So make sure you do the verification, okay? And let's make sure that she got her 50, that she hit her 50. Hello, Bean. How are you? We're just hanging out in the kitchen today. I'm making what we call an apple crisp. It's where you bake the apples with some oats and brown sugar and cinnamon on top. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Oh, it's going to be great. All right, so this is our mixture. Just scoop this over so you can see, and then I'm going to put it on top. Oh yeah, you can see that sugar in there. And you just want to spread it over the whole top of it. And it's okay if it falls through the cracks, because that's going to make it even better. Hello, Rockin' Johnny. How are you? We're making a little apple crisp this morning. Little apple crisp this morning. I'm doing a little baking for my mental health. Is there something you do for your mental health? Rockin' Johnny, do you rock? Do you play guitar? Do you listen to rock music? Is that what you do for your mental health? We all have our things. Sometimes I draw. I love to cook. When I'm really stressed out, I clean. That's how my son knows I'm really like trying to work out something, because I just start doing some serious cleaning. Not just my typical cleaning. I mean, we're talking rearranging the furniture and all kinds of stuff. All right. So I'm just going to spread that around the top. And remember that has that butter mixed in with it. OMG. And to think I'm going to be eating this all by myself. I might have to share a little, huh? I know you want some. We need smell-o-vision. All right, if someone could take a picture. This is the beginning of it, or I'll show you the end part of it. But yes. Wow, you could taste that sugar. All right, and then I got to figure out where the pot holders are around here. I got to figure out where the pot holders are. So this is going to go in this bottom. Ooh. It says lower oven, but all right. All right, we're in the oven, so let me look and see what time. So it says for 30 minutes. So what time is it right now? Perfect. So around 11 o'clock, because I didn't get it 375. I got it to 350. So we'll at 11 o'clock Eastern time, we'll check that again. All right. So let me clean up my mess a little here. I'm going to turn you this way, because obviously... And then I'll turn the chat so I can see the chat. Moon Dust, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let me just move this here for right now so I can see you guys chat more. Good to see you. Oh, bye, Jordan. Have a good rest of your day. Okay, I did need this pillar, so we're going to keep that away. Let's do a few dishes. Then I do the wash and rinse method. That's just what I do. Makes it easier for me. I don't fill up the water, and I never have enough dishes to do that, really. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good. Good to see you in the chat. Oh, I'm going to have to put some of these silverware away. Good to see you, good to see you. So after this, I'm going to make a little breakfast. Then we're going to give myself a little shot. And then I think we're going to do some of the singing bowls this morning. And we'll let our apple crisp cook. I just have to keep an eye on the time. And then tonight, this afternoon, I'll put these dishes away. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for coming by. Always good to see you. Thank you very much. Always appreciate the support. Always appreciate the support. All right. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So let me get one other plug in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, oh, that crow keeps coming back. I think I'm going to have to give that crow an apple. I think I'm going to have to give that crow an apple. I wanted to put one out there, but what ended up happening was I was afraid the dogs would get it, and I was like, oh, I'm not sure about that. But I should just cut one up and then throw it out there. Maybe I'm going to do that real quick. Just cut one up, and then we'll throw it out there where I keep seeing them. Let's give the crow some apple. Well, I'm going to give him an apple. Then I'm just going to make it in little chunks out there so he can pick it up. And then what I'll do is I'll close the doggy door. That way I know when they go out and I can keep an eye on them. All right. Then I'll turn you guys this way. And I'll turn you around. Da-da. Sorry, got it. Always look so close. And then All right. All right, I'll be right back, okay? Oh, you too. All right, let me go do this real quick. Dogs when they go out there, but I made them small enough that if the dogs even eat them, they'll be okay. I missed my birds. Just so you guys know, I did leave the bird feed outside. I don't know I do not know yet if, oh, I'm going to go do that real quick too. I don't know if, I should ask Austin to bring it in, but, all right, I'll be right back. Give me just a minute. All right, I brought my insulin down. That way, when it's time for me to take my insulin, I'll have it down here, so I'll put that right there. And let me plug you guys in. So this one is charging too, since my chat isn't working. I wish I had a refresh button. There we go. All right. Now we're charging over there too. All right. Let me get some things going over here. I'll make my toast. Does it have an oven light? Let's see. Kitchen timer, boil, oven light. All right, now, let me get the toaster. Let me get the toaster. And we'll just use a paper plate. Less work. No more dishes. That'll be good. All right. So we'll get our toaster plugged in. Okay, and let's do a little sourdough bread. Hello, Falling in the Void. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Nice to have you hanging out with us. I'm just making a little avocado toast today. Maybe I'll put a little tomatoes on it too. Who knows? Take a smaller piece. There we go. Yep, I just put an apple crisp in the oven. And I'm going to eat a little bit. And then I'm going to put an avocado on top of it. An avocado on top of it. Okay, so let's toast it up. This is sourdough bread. Sourdough bread is supposed to be the best for diabetics. See if I can learn how to run this one, huh? We're just gonna put it in there. Okay, that's working. All right, let's get this avocado cut. Well, we got everything charging. Ooh, blueberry pancakes. Those would be good. I made some pancakes the other day with peanut butter and apple jam on top. Those were really good too. I might have to do that. So let's cut into this baby. This is a pretty big avocado. Pretty big avocado. Oh my gosh, so big. I don't know if it's going to cut open. Come on. Oh, you're one of those. You're going to fake to be right. There we go. There we go. Not the best avocado, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Probably needed a little bit more time. It's a little... Yeah, it's one of those, unfortunately. Feels weird. But we'll take it. And this other half we'll just let be in the refrigerator. I can tell my kidneys still aren't working very good. They've given me, my back's giving me a little bit problem. My back's giving me a little bit of problem every once in a while. And like I say, you know, if you don't know how to cut a avocado, do not use my trick. Because this has a sharp end, and usually I use a dull one. Oh, we'll do that one more time. We'll put that in there one more time. All right. And I think I'm going to do some tomatoes too. We'll put that... And what I do to keep my avocado usually not turning brown is I keep the seed in the part that I'm trying to save. So you're going to keep your seed in. Not the best aluminum foil, but hey, it'll work. Got to be a little creative, but there we go. And then I seal it up and I put it in the refrigerator, and then when I want to use it again, and I want a little mustard. Okay, that's better. I like it a little bit more. I'm going to put a little mustard on the bottom of it. Hello, Uncle Tony. How are you? Only fangs. It's the vampire version, huh? All right, so a little mustard. This is a trick I learned from my friend in Saudi Arabia. She does what I call lentil toast, which is so good. Oh my gosh. The lentil toast is good. And their bread is always like freshly baked. Then we're going to put our avocado on it. And I told you this isn't the best avocado, but it'll do. So we're learning today, right? Better to have something than nothing at all. Better to have something than nothing at all. Okay. But I won't be tricked by that other avocado. Dang avocados. They're always tricky, tricky, tricky. Ooh, yep, that's yours once, huh? Hello, Christopher, how are you? Ooh, watermelon with mustard. I have heard some weird stuff lately. Someone else was talking about it. Was it you that talked about that the other day? And Christopher, I'm not ignoring you, but why would you want to know whether I am or not? I mean, if I'm single, then does that mean that you'll watch me and sub, and if I was with somebody, you wouldn't? Like, why would you want to know that? Just curious. I'm always curious why people ask me that question. Why do people ask me that question? All right, let me just get these tomatoes out and put little tomatoes on there. Oh, gee. All right. Oh, stop it. Hello, Sean. Oh, I am. I hope you have a great weekend too. Thank you for asking and stopping by. He wants to pay my bills. Well, I don't have very many bills. I'm a low maintenance girl. I'm a low maintenance girl. I don't ask for much. Loyalty, honesty, and be yourself. OMG. I don't know if these tomatoes are going to stay on here or not. Could be a messy a messy breakfast. Man, I hate when my tongue starts twisting, huh? All right, just a few tomatoes on there. I don't have to have too many. Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you. I'm making avocado toast. And then I'm going to have some cottage cheese. I'm going to have some old people cottage cheese. I called old people because young people don't seem to be into cottage cheese. They think it's gross, but old people like me, they think it's good. They think it's good. This has been fun so far, staying here and sharing my day with you guys, hasn't it? All right. Oh, let me get the cottage cheese. And I'll get a fork. And crunchy toast is better for you because the crunching causes serotonin, which is good for if you have depression. That's why they say if you're depressed, eat carrots. Not because it'll cure your depression, but the whole act of chewing itself will help in that serotonin getting active. Well, thank you, thank you. All right. Oh, wow. There's 17 in you in here? Hello, everybody. Good to see you, good to see you. I'm just making some toast. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, yeah, this isn't my toaster, but I would love to get... Oh, I keep forgetting that isn't the drawer. I have a nice little toaster at home too. I don't use it very often because I don't usually have a lot of carbs. But today I'm going to have a little carbs. I'm going to cut it with this cottage cheese. Thank God for cottage cheese. It's a good source of protein too. All right, and let me put a little pepper on everything because I like a little pepper. You want a brave toaster. You want a brave toaster? You know, I kind of think sometimes why people don't stay here is because I'm not like ranting or raving or doing some kind of weird thing, which I think is kind of funny. All right. We're going to move over here. Let me get my drink, put my drink over here. And how am I going to do that? I guess I'm just going to have to unplug it for a few minutes. I have to unplug it for a few minutes. My chat stopped working, just so you guys know. And so, unfortunately, we'll lower you guys down a little bit. Get you right behind here. But thank you for everybody who's staying. All right, give me just a minute here. Let me see if I have a longer cord for that. All right, I think I should, I'm going to take my insulin shot first. So I hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to do it here on screen. So if you have never seen anyone take an insulin shot, I showed you how I do my long term in my leg, but I'm going to show you how I do my shot in my stomach. And this is because I'm doing carb. So if you get queasy with needles, I would scroll up or scroll away. And this is my Humalog. This is what you take for what they call short term. Oh, you did! Sean, will you go make a comment on one of my posts? That way I can then go over to your channel. Because I can't go over to your channel from here. I would love to support your spam. I remember when you came over here and you had that idea. So why don't you do that? Go over and comment even on my last post, my community post even. And that way I can go over and give some love to your spam cooking. Okay, let me wash my hands real quick. Yeah, just go over and leave a post and then I'll go over and I'll check out your video. And then we'll We'll send a little love your way. We'll send a little love your way. Oh, wow. No way. Mohammed, yes, we're still on. Yes, so definitely. All right, so I'm going to pull down my pants just a little bit, just to expose my stomach, because this is where you're going to have the shot. You always have to use an alcohol wipe. Oh, Mohammed, you might not want to watch this. Justine has to give herself a shot. Wow, we are really doing good today. Thank you for everybody who's subbing. Thank you for my OGs. Okay, so what's going to happen is this is the needle. You take the tip off. This is the Humalog. It comes in a clear vial. If you see any bubbles in, you got to get it out. Then this is the needle, and it goes on top like this. And like I said, if you're afraid of needles or having needles around scares you, this is the safety tip. We're going to keep that on until I clean the spot. So with this one, I like to do it on this side because this button is different than my other one. I'm so glad I stopped giving all my shots in my stomach. My stomach used to be so bruised up. Okay, so you usually get the most medius part of your stomach and you just clean a wide area. Okay, and I usually kind of keep that in case I bleed a little. And then you're going to take the needle off. Okay, so then the needle's there. Let me see the tip. Then you tap it a few times. That's where if there's any air bubbles in there, you get them to the top. And then I always do what they call a 1 to 2 unit spray to make sure it's coming out. So I'm going to turn it to 2. It's called a primer. A lot of people don't use it, I guess, but I always use it because I'm used to the original needles. Okay. And then you're just going to push this button. You're going to watch it shoot. I'm going to shoot it this way. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I'm going to shoot it this way. And boy, it gave a good squirt. Good. That's what you want. You want it to come out. Good. And then what it does is it resets it to 0. And I'm going to give myself 10 units. You're supposed to give yourself, for every 8 carbs, you give yourself a unit. I kind of go overboard sometimes, so I just been giving myself 10 unit when I need it. It gives me a little bit more insulin than what I need and helps me over the hump. And you're just going to grab that part that you have it, and I'm going to stick it in, and then I'm going to push the button. Till it gets to 0. Then I'm going to hold it to the count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That gives time for everybody to get it. Then you're going to pull it out. Then you're going to take that wipe. You're going to wipe that spot. Then you're going to take the needle safety tip. You're going to put it back on. And then what that does is when you twist it off now, if I did it right, the needle will come off the end and the needle will be back in here. Then you put your lid on there and you're done. And now I can eat this and it should lessen my insulin spike. I know. You know what's really sad, Jetta, is that I hated doing it. When I first, I cried. Not only because I didn't want to shoot myself. I became what they call gestational diabetes with Austin, but they really didn't know that I was diabetic the whole time. And originally they wanted me to shoot myself in the stomach while I was pregnant. I was like, I don't want to hurt the baby. They're like, you're not going to hurt the baby. I didn't know enough about it. And that was the old syringe needles, a lot more scarier. So when they told me I had to give myself a shot again, I was like, I don't want to do this. Like, do I have to do this? And they're like, yeah, you got to do this. Do you want your heart arteries? And so believe me, when I first did it and I had all these bruising on my stomach, I had to go through 2 insulins. There was one that gave me rashes. It was horrible. So I'm in a better place now than what I was, but believe me, it doesn't get easier. And I do it because I need to, but I'm hoping that if I go on a raw food diet, I have seen Dr. Gabriel Cousins, I talk about him a lot. He's took people off insulin with raw food. So I'm about ready to talk to my endocrinologist and be like, hey, the next month I might have to see you more and check in with you because I'm going to try something different to see if I can get off the insulin. And we'll see. Maybe I can get off the insulin. That sure would be nice. Because then I wouldn't have to give myself shots anymore. Because like you said, giving myself shots is no fun. And I realized the other day, I was like, man, this is like fake insulin. So, I mean, it's not even real insulin. Not that you could get real insulin, your body makes it, but you know, like it's synthetic. And so every day I shoot myself, I'm shooting myself with synthetic insulin, and I don't know. No, I have a very short needle. They have different sizes, and I have a 5 mini. So the needle itself is very short, very, very, very short. Yes, I'm a lot better now. Yeah, very short. Oh, let me show this so you guys can take a picture. Can someone take a picture for Discord? There's my breakfast. Avocado toast. Is my Heidi May in here? Can you take a picture of that, Heidi May, for Discord? A nice picture. Dave Barry, are you in there? Nice picture. Thank you, thank you. Or I'll have to screenshot it myself later. Yeah, very nice. Very good meal. So now I can eat that. Thank you. Kathy, did you get your 50? Did we make it to your 50? Did we get you to your 50? Here we go. Thank you. Now, Kathy, you might have to verify. So go on live and see if you have to verify, because it can take 24 hours after you hit your 50 to go live. So make sure that you get verified. That way there's no hiccup when you get to go live, okay? Even if it's just a small live that you're just going to test, because what's going to happen is when you go live, till you hit 1,000, they go right into private. So you don't even have to post your first one. It's just one to make sure that you go live and that you're verified. It'll just make it so you don't panic and go, what's going on? I thought I could go on. I'm not verified. What do you mean? Oh, thank you. And thank you for the, oh, you did, Mohammed. Oh, Mohammed, are you on our, are you in Discord? I knew that was going to happen. Small tomatoes. Probably should have tucked them in there. Thank you, Mohammed. Very delicious. And I don't know why people think cottage cheese is nasty, because it's high in protein. I don't know, it's cool and refreshing. But I grew up on it too. But yeah, because I know some people in the beginning had a couple glitches going on because they weren't verified, and they got really like freaked out. So, and I did too at the beginning, but somehow I got verified by other things I did. I don't know. Now I could taste the mustard. For my friend Heidi May, I would say one thing's missing. Bacon. If you're a meat eater, I'd put some bacon on that. Put some bacon on that toast. One of my favorite things when I came out here was a avocado and tomato sandwich with mustard and pepper on it. OMG. But I'm an avocado junkie. That's what I put on your sandwich. It'd be a TB, avocado, tomato, and bacon sandwich. There you go. I know when people were like saying because of the tariffs they were going to be more expensive, I was like, have you paid attention? And even if they were more expensive, I'm growing an avocado tree. Did you know that, Kathy? I need to put it in
But Dave Berry, who's in here, his sister, actually gave me an avocado tree. So I have a lemon tree growing and an avocado tree. So see me in a few years. We'll have the hidden avocados, Kathy. We'll have like the 1984, like, hey, do you have any avocados? Okay, yeah, here. I'll put it to you on the slide. Yeah. I should look and see how long it'll take the avocado tree to do, but my lemon tree, I've had at least 2 full-size lemons off of it already. And when I looked the other day, it had like 2 or 3 new lemons coming, so I'm so excited. Ooh, pineapple. Wow, let me know how that goes. All right. These tomatoes are just coming off the toast. Wow, I cannot believe that. You will have to tell me how that works out. Wow. How cool is that? All right, I'm going to put a little more mustard on this. You know the condiment girl has to put another condiment on top of it. I didn't have honey mustard here, so I just had the regular mustard, so I didn't put very much on, but let's put a little bit more mustard. Oh my gosh. And then pretty soon I'm gonna have to get those dogs up and walking. We'll go up and do the singing bowls pretty soon, and hopefully what I'll do is I'll charge everything while we're doing that. All right. The condiment girl has survived. She needs more condiments. Wow, that's so crazy. That's like my tree. I think it's 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 7 years. 7 years is my my lemon tree. And it's an indoor lemon tree that goes outside in the summer, then comes in the winter. Remind me where you live, Kathy. Oh, wow. 3 years? Wow. Well, they're pretty big. Let's see. It'll take till April for one of my lemons to grow now. That's right. I was going to say Texas, but I want to make sure Texas. So that's pretty warm weather there. Pineapple should go really good. I can't wait for you to go live. It's going to be so much fun. It's always fun to go live. Just remember, one of the things I was sharing earlier is it gets really personal. So you got to have a little thick skin or have great mods. Wow. So you must be a pineapple and avocado girl? Or is your husband a pineapple, or did you have plans for your pineapples? Oh, I know it kind of is lunch, huh? This is my breakfast. I'm having avocado toast with cottage cheese with a little mustard on it. Nothing fancy. Later on, I might actually have like a spring roll. I might make my own spring roll with a little salad. It'll probably be around maybe 2. There you go. I love trying something new. That's the whole thing with me too. My mom and my son bought the lemon tree for Mother's Day when we first moved into the house. And I thought that was really cool because I love Meyer lemons. I am a Meyer lemon junkie too. Yeah. These tomatoes weren't the best, believe me. And in Maine, Meyer lemons come to one store and maybe have 5 bags. And so I don't even get an opportunity to have them very often. And so I think they thought, you know what? We'll get our own tree. I like salads sometimes, but I like my salads to have things. When I had to eat meat for my my heart attack when I was healing, I used to love steak tip salads. Because then I could have a nice big salad, but I could have the protein that they wanted me to get. And that was always a good one. Oh, me too. I haven't met a fruit or vegetable that I really don't like. I even like okra fried because my parents were Okies from Muskogee in Wisconsin. I grew up on okra, fried okra. Oh, you're from India. I didn't know that. Cool guy. So what's your favorite food? You know what I fell in love with the other day? And now I can't get enough of it? Is curry. OMG. I had it on my eggs. I did it with some chickpeas. I had it on my eggs. What else did I do? I did it on a whole bunch of different things because I just love it. But what's your favorite food? What's your favorite breakfast food? Cool guy. Oh, wow. I can't really decide on my salad dressing, so sometimes I have 1 or 2 on the side. That way, if I can't decide, I can have a little. But I've never thought about mixing them. What's your favorite mixture? Like which one? So you're a condiment girl too, like me? Yeah, cool guy. What's your favorite? Ooh. I'm just learning about chutney. So is chutney like jam? Dosa. Ooh, I'll have to look that up. I wish I could screenshot that. Here, let me write this down on my little piece of paper over here. Dosa. D-O-S-A. With coconut and tomato chutney. All right, I'm going to look that up. Ooh, I love Catalina. Oh, and I love French too. Oh, that's a good combination. I love Catalina. I love French, and I love Catalina. You don't find it very often, that Catalina, huh? Oh, and Thousand Island is really good. But I'm a Reuben girl. I actually have a blog on WordPress called Ask the Reuben Girl. So Thousand Island and me are really good friends, even though my body's like, no, don't have it. I love it. Yeah, I love Thousand Island. I have, and that is so good. We got recommended this really good Indian restaurant in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. The food is delicious, and I've definitely tried that there. I tried the lamb curry. I did it with lamb there. And then we tried a sampler plate the other day, just different things. And oh my God, that was so good. Yeah, I might have to try mixing some of them. Just see, Kathy. Yeah, that's really good. I might have to make some Indian food for my Indian friends so they can help me know if I'm doing it right. Oh yeah, avocado. You know the best, once again, the plant-based girl is talking about bacon. The best salad I ever had, it was at a casino in California. And it was avocado, bacon, and I think it was blue cheese. And I was like, OMG, it was so good. So good. So good. So good. Hello, Madonna. Well, what are you having for dinner? We've been asking everybody what they've been having for dinner or what they're having for breakfast. So what are you having? Oh yeah, that stuff is really good. I'm kind of a blue cheese girl too. I feel like I got mustard all over my face. I feel like a kid who ate a candy bar and has mustard all over her face. Yeah, what are you having for dinner, Mohammed? I know that's what happens to me. That's why I can't watch cooking shows, because then I get hungry. But I love Chopped. I think I gotta go down and check the wood stove again. Dang it. Hold on. The problem with long hair and mustard. Sorry, did I get it anywhere else? All right. That's the problem with mustard. Mustard is the worst condiment. And then having long hair. Having long hair. So I think I'm going to have to do this a little different here. I think the tomatoes are going to have to come off. I know. Not only did I lose it, oh shoot, I missed a little part down here. But I got mustard on it. I got a little mustard on me. This reminds me when I was draining Dr. Jubb's soup and I ended up wearing it. All right, I think I got it. I just don't like when it gets in my hair. I know some people pull back their hair when they eat or they cook. And I used to do that, but gosh, I'd be doing it all the time. Oh, Gunnar, how are you? Good to see you in here. Hello. Oh, Jose, how are you? Good to see you guys in here. I think Heidi Mae's somewhere in here, Gunnar. I think she's probably lurking somewhere. She's trying to be able to get up and go live pretty soon. All right, I feel better now. Well, I'm definitely a mess maker. And I knew that was going to happen with mustard. Mustard and spaghetti, I usually wear a white shirt and usually get it all over myself. Ooh, chicken, rice, and salad. That sounds good. I do. I know, mine too, believe me. Like you said, it's always getting in the way, but I'm not going to cut it. When my dad was dying, my dad said, I've always liked you with long hair. And so since then, I've always kept my hair long. So I'm not going to be cutting it at all. Oh. Well, stop watching depressed videos. Can I ask you a question? I think someone answered early, but I might have missed it. What is doom scrolling? Can someone tell me what doom scrolling is? Like, what is doom scrolling? I don't understand all these new words, but what does doom scrolling mean? Is that what you mean? That you keep watching something that's depressing, and then because it's depressing, it makes you depressed? Me too. I've heard the term now twice. I'm like, what does that mean? Doom scrolling. Yeah, we're very sorry that you're feeling that way. Oh. Oh, that's what that means. Oh, wow. And they call it doom because you're doomed because you don't get anything done? Wow. I'll tell you why I stopped watching the news. You need something, honey? You want something? All right, come over here. Let's get a treat. How about a treat? Let's get a treat. Come on. Let's do a little cheese first. How about that? We'll do a little cheese with a little pain reliever. Then we'll do it with a little pain reliever. All right, so let me get cheese. All right, let me put this back. And I think, let me make sure I get the right one. Needed for pain, okay. All right, let's start with some cheese. You can't have that in your mouth if you're gonna eat some cheese. For a while there, I kept wondering, why does this do that? But I guess it's such a good roller it comes out. All right, let's get you some cheese. Cheese, please. You guys like this one? All right. Want a little cheese? Yeah, you're limping a little bit. Let's get a little cheese. Want a little cheese? A little cheese, please. What do you mean you don't want no cheese? He wants some cheese. He really needs it. What, you want a different kind of cheese? Oh, you sneaky boy. You sneaky boy. You sneaky. You sneaky. You guys are smart. How did you get onto that as fast as you did? They're so smart. You can fool them once, but you can't fool them twice. My neighbor called me. I sent you the story in your Discord. All right, I'll read that. Hello, Christina. How are you? I'm trying to give them pills, but they got sneaky. They're like, that's not a treat. That's cheese. You're trying to give me something to make me feel better. How about a different cheese? Let's see if you get... You want to try this cheese, Rose? Come on, Rose. Keep it in your mouth. Eat it up. You're the one that really needs it. Oh man, how are they not eating this pill? How am I going to do this? Oh, I know what I'll do. Here. I know what I'm going to do. All right. I'll go put it in your regular food. Oh, you trust that? Yeah, I know, because I can't have a pill in it. Man, all right. I got to come up with a new strategy. Christina, do you think if I sprinkled the Christina, do you think if yeah, they won't take the pill though. If I empty, Christina, if I empty what's in the pill on the top on their food, do you think they'd still get the benefit from it? Because I want to try to do that. But they might be too smart for that. You guys want to go outside? All right, let me check on the apples. All right, I'll go out there with you. All right. Because I'm thinking that maybe if I... Man, they were too smart for that one. I got to come up with a new plan. And I can't see the chat right now, so give me a minute here. I just want to make sure that they don't eat those apples. I was hoping the crow would come back for him. Shove one of those pills in the... You all right? Let's see up here. All right. Man, he's not doing good at all with his limp today. He's not doing good at all with his limp. So let me see if you answered me yet. Give me a minute here. Oh, hi, Lois. Okay, Lois, thank you. Oh, you don't? Oh, yeah, here you got to keep your dogs in for. All right, let's hope he doesn't eat this apple. Oh, good. They totally bypassed the apple. So the apple's still out there. I'm going to try to put this on their food, so let me... Oh, I'm sorry that you have to see the dog doing that, but... There we go. All right, I'll let you watch that just for a few minutes. I'm going to try to sprinkle this on their food. Oh, yeah, Mohammed. Let me show you their dog bed. These two are spoiled, but you know what? They deserve it. They are sweet dogs. They've lived a full life. I'll have to come up with something else that I can shove it in that they'll eat right away and not think about me trying to give them a pill. Oh, are you guys ready to come in? All right. Let me go open the door for you. I mean, if I rolled it up in bacon, would you eat it? If I rolled it up in bacon? Yes, he's from Somali. He's our only person on our map that's from Somali. Oh, she's at the door. I'm coming, Rose. I didn't see you. You were fast. I'm coming, Rose. Sorry about that, Rose. I thought I saw you in the car. Oh, you like that Christmas one, don't you? All right, well, we're going to move upstairs. That way I can plug everybody in. We're going to do some singing bowls. Let me put this cheese away. Man, what did I know, like if this bacon wasn't so crispy, maybe that's why she has the bacon. I don't think I can roll it in a piece of bacon though. I don't know, let's try it. They're willing to try, so let's try. All right, so we're gonna try some bacon. Let's see what happens. Here, will you help in the bacon? We'll see if you'll take it there, huh? Need some bacon. Oh, that one might have worked. All right, how about you? Let's get a thicker piece of bacon. Well, good job, Rose. Got a piece of bacon. All right. There we go. Yay! Now you guys should be feeling better. Thank you. See, even dogs like bacon. Good job, guys. You're going to be feeling better in a few minutes. That's going to help with your pain and inflammation. So that will help. That will help. Trust me. Trust me. All right. I need to go do the wood stove. So let's get at least going this direction. All right, I'm going to turn you guys around. The bacon worked. All right, so Mohammed, are you watching? Because I'm going to take a break right here, but Mohammed, I want you to see something. So Mohammed, this is the dog's room. You ready? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to shut off the chat so I couldn't see. All right, Mohammed, right here. This is the dog's bed. right here. So not only do these dogs live inside, hold on, but they also have their own bed. So this is the dog's bed that they sleep in. Looks like I'm gonna have to wash that blanket. All right, so I won't be able to see the feed for a little bit. So we're gonna go down and check on the wood stove real quick. Remember, it'll get a little pixelated for a few minutes, but it'll be all right. Hold on. This thing sometimes is a little weird. All right, here we go. Sorry, my hair's like a mess today. Here, I'll just show you guys up close. It might be pixelated, but so this is the wood stove. This goes up and it heats the whole house. Yep. All right. Let's go back upstairs. I think I can turn off that light now. Get a lot of walking in here, that's for sure. A lot of stair stepping. Good bros. All right, and then let's just check outdoors. Make sure there's no packages. Nope, all right, no packages. Okay, and let's get our stuff, and we'll go upstairs. What? Oh, I love you, Rose. All right, so let's go upstairs. Thank you, Madonna. All right, sorry if I had a weird angle there. I had to pick up a few things. All right. Yeah, do the stairs today. Gonna have to get out there for a little while and do a little bit of cleaning. All right, I'm gonna come in here. And we're gonna do a little singing bowl and card. Ooh, that ice just fell. I'm gonna take off my shoes. So hopefully it won't be pixelated pretty soon. Sorry about the pixelation, it seems to happen a little bit. When we, ooh, that singing bowl wants to be used already. Right. Let me do a few things here. I hope that pixelation clears up. If it doesn't, I'm going to restart the live stream in a minute. All right, good. It looks like it cleared up. Looks like we're not needing the pixelation. OMG, hold on. I am trying to figure out how to move this chair. And oh my gosh. Come on. Oh my gosh. Can we just, oh my gosh. Give me a minute here. Oh, why can't, what are you doing now? I wish live chats just worked. There we go. All right, here we go. OMG. All right. Now let me move this chair over. Oh, no. I don't want that. Thank you. No, thank you. All right. All right. Thank you for everybody who's hung on. I know sometimes it gets a little crazy trying to hook things up. You know, you want your phone battery to last, but it doesn't last very long. Oh. Whew. A lot of work just to get up here. And then I still can't see your guys's, maybe if I put it down here. I might have to just do this whole thing not seeing anybody's messages. There we go. Oh no, it's happening again. Oh, man. Come on. I guess we're all having a bad day, huh? All right. And this cord isn't very long. There we go. Well, I think what's going to happen is, unfortunately, I can't read the chat from where I am. So you guys are just going to have to chat among yourselves. And if you have any questions, you're just going to have to wait until I'm done, because unfortunately, the chat here has stopped. This chat has gone on. And I'd like to continue at least doing this part on this video, on this live stream. But I don't like the fact that I can't see you guys talking. So, and I don't have another way to make it closer, unfortunately. I don't know. Let me try one other thing. Okay, let me try one other thing. Give me a minute, everybody. Give me a minute. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. So we're just going to do this part, and then what I'll do is once these are charged, then I'm going to reset the, well, you know what? I don't want to end this live because you guys are actually conversating. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do the singing bowls, and then I'll start a new stream. I'll change my clothes, and then I'll start a new stream about 2 o'clock. So let's do the singing bowls, and then I'll do one around 2 o'clock. That gives me a couple hours to do my chores around here, and then reset the live stream so that we can work on our writing, journal writing for today. So if you followed us yesterday, we had a stream about taking better care of ourselves and some of the ways we can do it. So we're going to start out with this cards. And like I said, I can't read the chat, so please don't ask me any questions, and please do not get mad at me if I don't answer you. I can't see the chat, and I have you over there charging, but I cannot see. I do not have that good of an eyesight for that tiny of writing over there. So let's pick a card for today. Since we all need one about self-help, hopefully it'll be something that'll help us with our depression or our frustration. I'm feeling frustrated today. I'm feeling frustrated that YouTube tries to fix other glitches, but it doesn't try to fix the frozen chat glitch. Like, I hate it when they're so big now that they don't care about the small things when the chat is the most important thing on YouTube. So I hope they fix that instead of glitching the notifications, because if you haven't got a notification when I go live, you're not the only one. I guess YouTube's trying to fix that, and I was like, oh, can they fix the chat while they're at it? You know, it's like, hello, how do you expect us to earn our keep on here if you don't allow the chat to work? But okay, I'm done complaining. All right, so let's pick a card. We're just going to shuffle it, and then we'll just take the top card. 1, 2, 3, and we'll take this one right here. All right, this is the one. Am I consistently showing up? Let me show it to you another way. Am I consistently showing up? So are you consistently showing up, not only for others, but yourself? There we go. Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? The juicy secret is that you are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable. But it's up to you to see that by taking action. So today's action is to be brave and do it scared. Choose one fear and move through it. You are in need of a hero. So that is who you will become. Wow. So today, be brave and do it scared. Choose one fear and move through it. You are in need of a hero, so that is who you will become. Ooh, what a great one that is, right? I mean, you know, a lot of people are through fear right now and having anxiety, and sometimes we just have to do it. That's like the live. I was really fear of judgment, or what if it goes wrong? What if people don't like me? What if people say nasty things to me? And let me tell you, all those things have happened. But look, we're 1,000 strong, and we're growing, and that's what's important. We're becoming a big family, and a lot of us need each other. So, all right, we're going to start out with our solar plex. We have 3 bowls that we'll be working with today. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with our solar plex. If you weren't here for yesterday, you can go back and look at my other smaller video that talks about the bowls. It'll explain to you why we use the bowls. This bowl is a Hertz of 432. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ring the bowl around. If your ears are sensitive to noise, I'd either turn down my headphones if you're wearing headphones, or I would scroll up and walk away for a little bit. I'm going to start by clearing the room by hitting a little bit of the bell over here. Okay, then we're going to start out with this bowl. Once again, if you have sensitive ears or you're listening to a headphone, then you need to come back in a few minutes. Okay, and we're going to do the next one. And that's good because that actually breaks up the fear energy. I don't know if you realize everything's energy, including us. And we work better with certain frequencies, and when we don't have certain frequencies, we actually, it can really throw us off. So this is the heart chakra one, the same thing. So like Matt said, this is your ears could be very sensitive to this, or it could be very loud coming through. So turn down your volume or come back in a few minutes. It kind of works similar to a tuning fork, if you know anything about a tuning fork. I have to confess that the last 2 days, yesterday and today, working on the bowls, my eye hasn't been twitching, which is very interesting. My left eye usually twitches. That's why you see my hair hang over it, to just kind of mask the fact that that's happening. We're gonna do one more time. Okay, and we're going to do our last bowl. This is for the throat chakra. And this one is 432. And it is in G, which is my, I guess you could say my, what I vibrate to the most, according to certain sacred texts and people who used to study things. And one last time. Singing bowls are used in a lot of energetic healing, sound healing. Some people use drums. Some people use the bowls. There's different style of bowls. These are crystal bowls. The Tibetans use brass bowls and smaller, and so the sound isn't so vibrating. These are higher frequencies. The other thing too that's very interesting is vibration has been known to break up cells, bacteria, different illnesses. It's almost like kind of being zapped by a laser. And so it's very interesting, like I said, that my left eye, since I've been doing this for 2 days, has not twitched once. And I think it's very good for your nerves. It's not very good for your ears sometimes if you're sensitive, but it's definitely, it's an alternative way of healing. Some people use Reiki, massage, sound therapy, heat therapy, red light therapy. So there's a lot of different alternatives to creating a space within your body that is healing. And if you'd like to know more about singing bowls and what they can do, please Google it. Like I said, I'm not an expert. I just, when I come here, she always has these bowls out and I like to use them. And they're really good. Our sacral chakra is where we keep all our fear. And today's card was about, what are you afraid of? And maybe that sound was a lot louder to you because you needed to break up some of that energy that keeps you bound to fear. It's kind of like why I asked about the doom scrolling. One of the things that I share sometimes is that there was a time when I had a TV in every room, the living room, the kitchen, the fireplace room, the bedrooms. And I would go along my daily task, but the TV would be on all the time. And I'd go from room to room, and I knew what time it was by what was on TV. And one day I remember sitting on the couch, and I was watching TV, and I was watching people live. And I said, do I want to sit on this couch and watch people live, or do I want to get off this couch and go living? And I chose to live. And I chose to get out and stop being addicted to the television. And I haven't had industrial, I call it industrial TV. I've had a TV that I have to dust. It does have Roku, and I watch a lot of classics on it. And I have a lot of DVDs that I watch. But I have not watched industrial television since 2009. I don't watch commercials. I don't watch the news. I don't watch any of the new shows. And if I wanted to watch them, I'll go down to the library and get them in DVD. And it's because I never want to do what other people have been talking about, doom scrolling, I guess, where you just scroll for hours and don't do anything else. It's very easy to do, just like when you get on live, you got to be careful because sometimes you get addicted to being on live. I've seen that many times, and people start going live so much that they don't even live. So, one of the things that I encourage you to do the same way with me is look for alternative ways to heal, be open to different things you've never experienced before, and get out and live instead of watching other people live. And remember, if you don't take pictures while you're out somewhere, it's because you really had a good time. If you go somewhere and the whole time you're just taking pictures, you're kind of sometimes missing out in the moment. I felt that way at the aquarium. I loved going to the aquarium, believe me, and I love sharing it with you. But sometimes there's a time when you just want to be in the moment so much that you're just in the moment. And so take the time out during the day to just be in the moment, And if you're having a stressful day, like a lot of people are today, take a moment, write down 5 things you're grateful for. Think of one thing you're fearful of, and try to make one goal that you're going to do to attempt to break through that fear. Whether it's make that phone call, go to that place, try something new, and break out of that and show up for yourself. That's what the card said. You are the boss of fear. And in closing, I'm going to tell you, when I taught, I had to teach on fear. And this is how I explain fear, okay? When you're little, fear steps in front of you and says, nope, don't touch that, that's hot. No, don't go in the street, you're gonna be hit by a car. No, always keep an eye on your mother. No, don't run in the street. It stands in front of you. Then when you become a teenager, it says, hey, remember when I told you, like, you can go out in the street, but you gotta look both ways? Yeah, if you wanna jump off this roof and go into the pool, I want you to make sure you can do it. Make sure there's friends. It teaches you all these things you should keep in mind while you're walking forward in fear. Then when we get older, fear steps behind us, okay? Because it's already taught us what not to do. It's already held your hand through your teenage years, and nobody can tell me that during your teenage years, you didn't do something that was risky. Every teenager does because they think they're invincible, okay? Then it stands behind you and he goes, no, go after that job. And it's pushing you. But you know what we see it as? Anxiety. Because we have forgotten what fear taught us. Our teenage years are behind us. And so that push that you have is not always fear. You know what it is? I mean, it isn't always anxiety. You know what it is? It's fear saying, you got this. You got this. I taught you. I've been with you the whole time teaching you. So we're not supposed to get afraid of that feeling of fear. We're supposed to go through it. And one of the other things is my dad was a POW in the Korean War. Sorry. And And what he said to me was, you're not afraid of the act itself of what you're going to do. You're more afraid of the feeling of fear. And that's how he survived the POW camp. He had to get over the feeling of fear. And that's what you have to do. You have to walk through that feeling knowing that there's nothing that you can't accomplish when you're in charge of it. So I don't mean to cry, but my dad's passed and he taught me so much that I still keep in my mind all the time. So, today I'll be on in a couple more hours. I'm going to take a little break and I'm going to do a little chores around here. I'm going to get the dogs to walk around and spend some time just loving on the dogs. And then I'll come back on probably around 2:00. So in a couple hours. But in that time, think about, a few different things. Are you compassionate with yourself? Are you self-loving yourself? And are you the boss of your fear? Or are you going to let fear be the boss of you? It's up to you, because you're the boss of that fear, not anybody else. And if it's something that you really shouldn't do, fear will let you know. It won't feel like an anxiety. It'll be a real fear of something really happening, not something from the past that you can't control or something that hasn't happened now. That's the worst thing about fear. Fear can
while you're sitting in your house can bring up a thought that hasn't even happened yet and get you all worked up about something that hasn't even happened yet, or something that happened a long time ago that you can't control. You get to determine how that goes. You get to determine what you do. It's up to you. And remember, I'm just a girl that lives in the woods. I'm just some senior citizen with some advice. So until next time, take care of yourself. And like I said, write down some things you're grateful for. Write down some things that you are fearful of and that you accomplished. Every skier in the world is afraid of his first downhill. You want to know why? Because you're on 2 sticks going downhill. And look at them now, okay? So everybody was afraid of something first. And even a pregnant mother feels like she's all in control until the moment that baby's going to come. And then let me tell you, fear sets in, not only for yourself, but your baby. And look what happens, a miracle birth every day. So remember, fear's just there to be your friend. It's there to give you a warning. It's there to encourage you to get through something. If your house is on fire, that's a real fear. You know, if you just got in a car wreck and the person next to you doesn't look very good, that's a real fear. But if you almost hit somebody and you don't, that's not a fear. You're just upset because you had that feeling of fear and you got mad that that person gave it to you. Instead, you should be high-fiving that person that you're both great drivers. But I don't know. I live in an upside-down world. I don't know. If I was in charge of this universe, things would be totally different. And I'd make sure every human here knew how precious they were and how in control you are and how sometimes the emotions you have here are to help you. They're here to help you. They're not here to hurt you. And, you know, learning the difference is called discernment. And that is the best tool you can give yourself and teach yourself, discernment. Look up that word on Google. All right, guys, I'll see you around 2 o'clock. We'll do some writing. We'll do a few things, and I'll have like a little early. I think I'm going to do a spring roll. That way I can have a little something on my tummy just in case I do take that trip tonight. All right. Thank you for all those that stuck through the whole time, almost 4 hours. Thank you so much. I appreciate your investment, not only in me, but in what I have to share on this channel. And like always, it's been a great morning and I appreciate it. And I'll be posting our yesterdays with the singing bowls and other things. I'll be doing that tomorrow. So, all right, until next time, everybody. Thanks again. I hope I'll be able to catch the chat real quick before it goes away. See what everybody has to say. All right, if I hurt your ears, I apologize. We'll get back to our regular scheduled program on Tuesday. All right, everybody, take care. Thanks for everything. Thanks for always being there for me. All right, bye-bye, everybody.